Welcome everyone to the Johnny P. Angel after party. I know. I forgot the P in the episode, but I'll add that afterwards. It's not a big deal. P. How do you like that? No, I didn't really. It's okay. I'm wearing Depends, so just in case. No, I'm kidding. I'm not quite at that age yet. But anyway, so far with us. First of all, again, Johnny, thank you so much for being the guest of honor tonight.
Thanks for having me on. I had a good time.
It was such a good time. I really enjoyed it. Also, we have with us Russ, also known as Frustrated Atheist, who you guys have probably seen creeping around Twitter and Facebook and stuff. And then
I'm everywhere.
He's omnipotent. And of course, we have Sam Chaos from across the pond, who is also joining us with the camera on this time. That's because your hair isn't being unruly. Is that what it is? Is that what I remember?
Yeah.
And of course, the one, the only. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. And of course, the one, the only. You know her. You know her. You know them quite well. You know Vila Bianca.
Who?
Hello,
You've
everybody.
seen
Who's
on Talk Heathen and other ACA shows like Sexuals. What's the name of that one? Sexual. I want to say Sexual Sobriety.
Some tongue twister. No, we're all aspire to be on the Johnny P. Angel show. The nonprofits is really what's happening here. So
Right. Exactly. Yeah, and actually, I'm pleased as punch that you wanted me to be a part of that scene there, Johnny. So I can't wait to start doing that stuff because that's going to be a lot of fun. And as you can see, as you can tell, V, you probably noticed this. I have improved equipment, and
I saw. I'm so happy.
All right.
For you.
All right. I'm no longer that guy that does his shit out of the basement of his mom's house anymore. Now it's all some professional shit going on. I even have a green screen, but I have nothing to put it up with yet, and I don't think it'll work well in
duct
this
tape?
room. Well,
Hey.
right.
I'm making a run over to Joanne Fabrics or whatever it's called at some point to get a green screen. And I'm
Wow,
use
you've
duct tape.
committed.
Well, I mean, the sad little pump room is not exactly beautiful to look at. So
No,
sad little
but
pump
you
room.
are. But you are.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. You do go on.
You can just see my snooker cue in the background. Oh, this side.
Hey, you stole Shannon Q's mug. What's going on here?
I imagine I probably had it first. I've had this for a while.
Okay.
I got a TARDIS cookie jar that I recently gave to somebody who appreciated it. But yeah, I used to keep the cookies in there. We were talking about Doctor Who on the show a little bit today.
We were.
Yeah, you were. And
X, I'm sending you a link.
What's your favorite Doctor, Sam Cass?
my favorite old Who Doctor is Tom Baker. My favorite new Who Doctor, I genuinely can't tell because David Tennant was the first one I ever watched an episode of, but Eccleston was my first proper Doctor.
Right. First in time, first in mind.
Eccleston was good. Tennant, I haven't had really any issues of anyone that's really portrayed the role.
Fair. See, I have a leather trench coat similar enough to Eccleston's that I'm quite
Nice. I respect a person in a trench coat. Like someone who can pull that off is impressive to me.
Also,
My favorite.
speaking of which, 1 minute.
I used to have a long black leather one, and this is a little quick funny story. I was dating a girl back in my days of being a Wiccan, and she was a Wiccan too, funny enough. It was all about the sex magic, raising a cone of power and all that crap. But anyways,
They got pills for that now. They got pills for cones of power now.
I was walking down the street coming from her place one day, and I had the long black leather overcoat on, and of course the long the hair at the time my hair was dyed like black, and this lady across the street, she didn't want to run into me, and she ended up being
He's a devil worshiper.
right, and she ended up welcome back. She ended up being my girlfriend's roommate. And she goes, now I recognize you. You were that guy that I crossed the street because I didn't want to run into you. And if I'd known you were like you are, like I know you now, I never would have crossed the street. And I go, yeah, I hear that a lot.
That's awesome. That's great.
I no longer have that coat, but I do have one that comes down to just halfway between your waist and your knees. That belonged to my dad, and he left it for me when he passed away. So,
well, see, I got a big ass, so those coats never look flattering. So,
so have you ever tried wearing a trench coat there, you X, or
fuck what? No, dude, that has such negative connotation.
It's all about the cowboy duster.
Yeah.
I'm in Texas, folks. This is all about the cowboy duster.
By the way, Johnny, if you ever get a chance to, you should jump on an episode with the Utah Outcasts. I've done it a few times, and it's a hoot and a holler.
Just look in your mirror, X. Look in your mirror. Say, Johnny Angel, Johnny Angel, Johnny Angel, and give me a couple of days, and I'll have the sad little pump room all ready for you. And I will jibber jabber at you all day long.
Sad pump room? Like, what are you pumping in there, buddy?
Trying to pump what
pump the iron.
Yeah. No, this is my little exercise room. This is my studio for now. I got studios at other people's houses, but this is the midweek studio. Yeah, and it really is like, I don't know if you can see, here's a wall and here's a wall, and I could kick the other wall, and there I am, and over there's the boiler, and that's why it's a sad little pump room, and my weights are over there too.
My second bedroom is my little, I guess, office, you could say.
Same.
Yeah. My room is just kind of an all-in-one thing where I've got my bed and my desk and a fridge.
You gotta have the fridge. I was just supposed to keep the beer.
A mini fridge is the next thing I need to get for this room.
Yeah,
fridge, microwave.
I wouldn't have to use this fucking thing. But here is a sticker that I got from the. If you guys don't know about this website yet, go and check out evolvefish.com because that's where I buy a lot of stuff, and they give you free stickers like this one.
Hey.
Neil, don't tell me how to live my life, sir.
I wasn't telling you, sir.
You were telling me how to live my life.
Okay, now Soundgarden's going through my head. Thanks.
That's dangerously close to Trump 2020.
Did you know
keep America great?
Margaret Sanger was published a magazine with the title "No God, No Masters"? Can you imagine in the early 1900s to be a woman advocating for abortion and publish a magazine with the title "No Gods, No Masters"? Like what that would do to the general population.
Well, everyone to a lot of parties, I imagine.
Yeah, that phrase has strong ties to like the progressive movement, does it not?
Oh, well, in comparison to American history, I remember being in London and having people point to a doorknob and be like, "That doorknob's older than your country." Like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
pretty much. Like my high school was founded before the US was a thing.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
It's a different idea of time, just a different concept.
They built that school to last. Maybe not our democracy over here, but they certainly built your school to last.
It was made. The original building was made to fit 100 people in it, and they've knocked it down and rebuilt it a couple of times.
So this would have been shortly after the flood, when there were only 100 people in the world.
Of course, they were tiny too.
They were also small because of the ultraviolet waves that were coming through the firmament, right?
Well,
that's how
all that extra oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although I have access to a lot different and honestly, frankly, more interesting myths to pretend to believe, like the world being a skull.
The world is a
skull. Wow. That takes me back to the Transformers when Unicron's head was floating around in space.
The Earth is actually in the shape of a rectangle.
Nobody else has listened to Jean-Michel Jarre.
The Tubular Bells.
He had an album, Oxygen, which was
Oxygen, right?
It was a skull.
Like Oldfield was Tubular Bells.
It was a skull underneath the planet's crust. That was a cool album cover.
That's right. And as they're peeling it away, you could see it. Yes.
Yep. Great
That's
fucking
right.
album,
Yeah.
guys. If you don't know your history of electronic music, that's a great place to start.
What is the name of the album?
Oxygen.
Jean-Michel, yeah.
Jean-Michel Jarre.
My dad had that album, and I thought that was really odd because he listened to really bizarre shit. And when
Equinox was good too.
You're like semi-normal. Like, what's going on here?
Finding it right here.
My grandma was listening to that shit, and I was like,
Oxygen.
"Whoa, you're really awesome."
There it is. There's the skull.
Yeah,
cool album cover.
It's a humanoid skull.
Yes, of course.
To answer simply secular, yes, that is technically correct because the actual civilization of Nowhere, where one of the Infinity Stones was in the head of a godlike deity.
Yes.
Oh, Ego?
Was the reality one, wasn't it?
No, not Ego. Ego was the living planet, and he was a god. But Nowhere,
he was a celestial also.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a celestial also.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Nowhere is a celestial. Is the head of a celestial being.
It was the mining. They were mining its brain matter or something.
Oh, that's right. But this is only in the cinematic universe because the Celestials are a race of giant Jack Kirby-looking creatures in the mainstream Marvel.
Oh, good old Jack Kirby dropping
doing a movie.
Jack the King Kirby.
Well, even in the at least in the I don't know about the comics version, but in the cartoon version of Guardians of the Galaxy, that's what Nowhere is the head of a celestial being. And what ends up happening in like the very first episode of the very first season is Quill can open up this like box thing because of him being part celestial, and it actually ends up reanimating the head, and he ends up trying to use it to kind of destroy Thanos's men from trying to take him and the box. But then they find out that the box was empty of what they were wanting it for.
Was the box actually filled with the friends that they made along the way?
Of course, you know it. It was filled with that, and they're like, oh, so this is it. It's like, no, it's somewhere else. We got to go find it.
I do know that I think I had 2 issues of the Galaxies of the Guardians back in the 80s when they relaunched it, because it was launched I think originally in the 60s and early 70s.
I had the old ones,
nowhere. Yeah. Then they disappeared, and then they relaunched it in the early 80s. And I had the first 2 issues of that. And I'll be honest, man, back then I thought it just isn't really that engaging. I didn't get into the stories that much, but the movies were great.
Dude,
don't get me wrong.
Martin X, Charlie 27, Yondu. And was it Yondu? Was he in the original one? And then Astrovic, right? I collected that, and the Brotherhood of the Badoon and all that stuff. The old comics. That's when I was collecting comics, and they're all back in my
X-Men number 1, dude. The very first one.
X-Men 1 from the 90s, not.
No. The original 60s.
Are you talking about the 60s X-Men?
Yep.
Wow.
Like
my uncle collected them. Yeah, that's right, with the cover. And I had the first 7 issues, I think, that he had, and he gave them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, back then it was 70s, I think, when he gave them to me finally.
Yeah.
There was no idea that X-Men was going to be a movie. So I mean, same with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had them when they were black and white.
Yeah,
Eastman Laird when they first came out. And and over time, I had boxes of comics, and I would just give them away to my friends that were opening up comic book stores because I didn't care. I didn't care about making the money. I wanted to read them for the stories. So
my first girlfriend, her mother collected comic books, and she gave me there's like a Superman Presents kind of a thing where he's like, "Let me show you all the different kinds of kryptonite over here," and he had like a shelf. And he would say, "This one makes me split into 2. This one makes me weak. You've seen this before." And it's like 1963. Then she wrote Carol Ann in pencil on the cover.
Oh, no.
So what's it worth? I don't know.
that devalues it big time.
That brings it down to like a 6 right there.
Yeah.
See, and then there's me who got brought up around Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoons and shit, but that was all the devil, so I never watched any of it.
Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, sorry.
V, was that allowed? Were comics and fantasy fiction besides Lord of the Rings allowed?
Yeah, actually, there was this weird conception in my house that, like, if you were reading it, then it probably was okay. Like, it was just visual media and audio media, like music and movies that were, like, heavily monitored. But I could go to the library and get whatever I wanted to get.
Oh, it was all of it for me.
It's funny because growing up in the Baptist background I did, it was funny. Comics were okay, even though there was magic and stuff in comics. But Harry Potter, if you ever touch it, you are going straight to hell.
Okay, so for the longest time, my entire family was against the Harry Potter thing and used it as like an example of how the world was trying to corrupt the youth. And then my dad got on this he got into an argument with a bunch of other fundamentalist Christians, and to spite them, he was like, it would make them really mad if we went out and bought all of the movies and watched them all. And we were like, yeah, it would. We should do that.
Whenever I told Neil, when I told Neil on my deconversion story was my aunt was the reason why we went to church, and she also homeschooled us. And when the Harry Potter movies came out, I was like, oh my God, that looks pretty interesting. My sister's like, it's a book, right? And I was like, they make movies out of books? What is this nonsense? But she was like, yeah, if you read it, I'll take you to go see the movie. I was like, okay. That's so I got really big into the Harry Potter books. And one day I just so happened to bring a Harry Potter book with me to school when my aunt was homeschooling us. And that was the same exact day where my aunt decided to teach us, in the Bible school part of our day, that anybody who likes Harry Potter is going to go to hell. And I was like, oh.
Well, that's it for me then.
That makes sense,
My favorite thing that was banned, I say favorite as in it was the funniest thing for it to be banned, was a C.S. Lewis book.
What?
Really?
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe was Satanism.
Whoa, really? That's intense.
Did they not realize there was a lot of allegory for Jesus and whatnot?
Yeah, usually that's the only one that slips under the radar.
Yeah.
My dad let me watch it. My mum wasn't impressed.
But it's so laden with Christian symbolism.
It really is.
No.
Yeah. Intentionally.
Aslan's the one true
fun
way.
story, but you can ignore all that shit while you're watching it. But
oh my goodness.
Actually can't, but you just kind of your brain just
Aslan goes to sacrifice himself. I'm like, oh, come the fuck on.
Deep magic. Oh my gosh. I remember when we watched
Don't you respect the deep magic to me,
time.
Witch? I was there when it was created.
The very first time that we ever watched Lord of the Rings, the very first one, because for some reason that was also okay. My little sister saw the Balrog and said, "It's beautiful," and my dad legit paused the movie and gave her a talking to about why it's not beautiful, it's evil, it's bad.
Lord of the Rings.
The Fellowship of the Ring, the Balrog. She's like, it's beautiful.
Beautifully evil.
That's great.
I'm surprised they let you watch it.
Now
you're Brandy Buck wasn't too provocative.
And now your sister is a Satanist because she thought the Balrog was beautiful.
I wish. That would be super cool. No, she's actually a missionary in Berlin.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I know several people who want to be missionaries, and it's infuriating to me because I'm sat here like, what? First of all, why would you want to proselytize? And second of all, like a lot of the people who I know who want to be missionaries want to go to places that are predominantly Christian anyway.
I was a missionary to Mexico.
Imagine being a Mormon and pulling Salt Lake City as your mission.
Oh no!
We don't have to do much.
I must create. So funny.
I must make Salt Lake City Mormon. Get there. Mission accomplished.
More Mormon.
More. Your dress is actually right at your ankle. It needs to be at your. It needs to be below the ankle. I'm sorry.
I imagine there's probably quite a lot of pressure though if you get Salt Lake City.
Though my favorite fashion choice that the true believing ladies in the state here do is they wear t-shirts underneath their spaghetti strap dresses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ugh, man. Like it's summer, it's hot. Just cool.
Are you serious?
Yes. Anything that's like t-shirts underneath like camisoles or.
So I can go get a spaghetti strap dress and throw it on over my t-shirts. It would be black.
They usually wear like a white t-shirt to cover up their garments. So
in the 90s we used to wear t-shirts over long sleeve shirts.
Yes.
Right? And people
usually
still do that a little bit.
The thermal.
Yeah, like that waffle material, right?
Well, I do that. I do that when I go for runs
and
during
under
the
your
day.
shorts too. You wear them under the shorts too.
Yeah,
I said cut off shorts and wear the fucking thermals.
We wore those in the military.
I went outside in like 5 degrees Celsius weather, dressed like this earlier.
So what is that in Kelvin then?
That's because you're insane, Sam.
What is
200 negative? Wait, no. Let's see. Kelvin would be negative 260. 268 degrees Kelvin. 5 Celsius, I think.
All right. I just this whole Celsius Fahrenheit thing. Fuck it. I'm all Kelvin. I'm all the way into Kelvin.
It's 5 over 273, isn't it? It's 278. 278, I think.
Johnny, I figured out who it is that you remind me of.
278.
Let me suggest some people that it might be.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk trumps anything I was coming up with. Who though?
I was actually thinking Chuck from Supernatural.
Oh my god!
But you sound way more sexier than he does.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Okay,
What?
that's
Go
really
ahead.
good.
Actually.
That's actually amazing.
V's been talking Supernatural. Johnny, go watch Supernatural, and I'm like,
yes, Supernatural is.
I mean, it's terrible, but it's so fun.
So I'm gonna say this.
Fun.
I'm gonna say this. Supernatural was amazing when it first came out, but then over time, and then over time, as the seasons progressed and they started running out of ideas, you can tell. One of the most biggest ones that I thought that they ran out of ideas is whenever Castiel sends them into our world where they're actually in a TV show, and I was like, guys, this is the epitome. This is the epitome of actually running out of ideas now.
There's a whole genre of TV shows that they just gave to the fans, and they're like, fans. Write this shit for us. We're okay. Like we'll just write this like AU content for you.
Yeah.
Which is why
it is filmed in
I'm
Vancouver.
sad. Which is why I'm sad that it's ending, but at the same time I'm like, about damn time.
I am so excited to binge watch the last half of season 15 and say goodbye forever. Like it needs to go. Season 5 should have been the end, and they went on for 10 more seasons.
You're doing a hard sale here. I don't know if I should even start it because.
You shouldn't, but it's amazing.
You should, but you should.
When I eventually start it, I am either going to love the first few seasons or despise them because I'm a bit of a mythology nut, so I'll understand where all of the names come from.
Oh, okay. So I started watching Supernatural while I was still a Christian, and honestly, the way that they treated the Judeo-Christian mythology and as just another mythology that was just as intermingled with all the others was actually a fundamental step in me kind of like rethinking things. So.
Ooh, that's nice.
I had something similar-ish with the what's it called now? Mortal Instruments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I read the first part of the first book and I liked it, and then I had to return it to the library. What is it called? What's the whole series called? That's the whole series, but what's the first?
The Golden Compass.
I was really liking it. I think that was pretty good.
I'm trying to share. I wanted to share my screen to show Johnny who that is.
Who is this?
This is Chuck from Supernatural.
Holy shit, dude! The resemblance is there.
Yeah,
he's got nice
uncanny
everything though. Well, I get the puppy cheeks.
No.
But I will say
take
that
you over
your
him any
voice,
day of the week, Johnny.
your voice is a lot more sexier than his is.
I like to hear
Yeah.
that. I like to hear that because all I hear is except inside my head it sounds perfect.
That's uncanny though.
Yeah.
I
I used to be Tim Roth when I was younger. Tim Roth from Mr. Orange.
Yeah.
When I was younger. And
Really?
like 50 pounds less. 50 pounds less. 50 pounds less.
Maybe, but
Yeah. I'll show a picture sometime. Yeah.
He was talking about the whole sexy voice thing and stuff like that. I always, every time somebody starts mentioning how voices and stuff like that, I always remember how the entire chat, when I had Seth Anders on the show,
Yeah, knew that was
the
good.
entire chat was like, you two need to be doing radio shows together because these are two of the most soothing voices.
Yeah.
They have
That
out there, right?
voice.
That voice.
The two sexiest voices I've heard is one by his YouTube channel goes by Comics
it's not
Explained.
Comics
No, it's not
Explained?
yours. Yeah, that dude.
Really?
Yeah, I think his voice
Right.
sounds really good. He sits there and explains the comics and all this stuff, and he just really his voice is very, very deep. Is not very deep, but it's pretty deep and it's pretty nice. And then the other one is Oxhorn. Oxhorn has a very soothing voice.
Never heard of him.
He does a lot of the walkthroughs and lore videos of
I know Oxhorn.
Fallout.
Yep. I've watched
Russ,
a lot of those.
Are you familiar with Corpse?
Wait,
Cops?
no cops?
Corpse.
The cartoon cops.
Oh,
No,
corpse.
Yes.
Like a dead body corpse.
Well, yes, but there's someone
I've
who
seen
goes
one.
online. There's someone who
Like
goes
one.
online by the name Corpse,
Oh no.
and pretty much everyone I know freaks out about their voice. I'll see if I can send you a link in private chat, Neil.
Doesn't sound like Cannibal
Okay.
Corpse, does it?
Cannibal corpse.
That wouldn't be a nice conversational voice as far as I would imagine.
I agree, Kat. Pasta Mike has a fantastic voice. That's another show I was going to suggest you be a guest on too. By the way, Johnny is the Tart Show, the Atheist Roundtable.
Oh
You're
yeah,
familiar
Eric and
with
I
them.
were
Yeah,
just
they're-
on there the other day.
Yeah,
That would be fun. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
That was a great episode, by the way.
They were cool people. I like them a lot.
They're a lot of fun. And I'll see if I can hook you up with Oz because
love it.
it's another opportunity to start shilling shit like that, and they love it when you do that. And they're fantastic guys to have a lot of fun with. Like I've been on their show, I think a couple of times now.
I like fun.
They're great. Yeah, fun's good. Right?
Yeah.
Spoken like a true fun person.
Yeah. Fun.
I like harmonica man.
That's fun stuff.
My voice is as sexy as a blender full of nails.
That's the mood.
You guys were just talking about Cannibal Corpse, weren't you? And so it's like George Corpse Grinder, the guy from the lead singer from that.
Yeah,
I love his voice.
Some friends of mine were going to go see what is it? A Dying Fetus. Did I tell this story on any of the shows? It was like they were going to go see a band called Dying Fetus. And then I got some messages. Oh, we can't make it to Dying Fetus. The show got canceled. And I messaged, I guess the fetus got better.
that's for you, V. By the way.
Yeah, Simple as Secular. That was impressive. I liked that a lot. It was fun to have it randomly interspersed with just photos of Murder Shed Steve looking at you like he was gonna kill you. That was
With the
kept
pipe,
you on your toes, I'll say.
the fucking pipe of his.
Oh, there it is. Let's check this out here. I'm gonna mute my stuff.
Sure. Oh yeah, no, they're a great channel, and they do some really good shows, and they often have after parties. And if they have you on, Johnny, and they do an after party, I'm going to jump in and harass the crap out of you.
That's great. No, please. I'm looking forward to having you on the show. V has already said that they're going to be a guest at some point, but
On nonprofits.
on the nonprofits. But I have to be on the show when V's on the show
Yeah.
because I'm helping organize the show, so I get to say who's on the show. But yeah, we're covering
You're
all.
God in this situation.
Yeah, well, I'm his messenger.
I'd like to be on.
He's in the other room. God's in the other room, but I can assure you that everything that God is saying, I'm representing to you with complete accuracy.
He's
Honestly,
in the other room.
I'm
We
going to
just
start
can't see him, though, right?
using Pierre as an example of someone talking about, oh, I totally know God. God said this thing. God's real, and I'm going to convince you that God exists.
We already have. Let's bring in another guest into the chat here. Sassy was on my show many moons ago when she was in considered herself an atheist, but since then she has gone back to the faith. But she's a super nice gal. So let's bring her on. Let me see if I can find her.
I applied to be on the AXP show.
You applied?
Ooh.
Yeah, they said they had me fill out the information and stuff, but I never got word back. So I think that's them being, yeah, you're not what we're looking for, my guy.
Sassy messaged me on Facebook because I can't find you for some reason.
Yeah, Sassy, speak up.
Oh, wait, whoa. I know why. Because
APB.
I'm typing in Sassy, it's actually India.
Can I talk a little bit about the nonprofits, just because we didn't get a chance to talk about it?
No, Johnny, you do not talk about the nonprofits. We don't want to hear about it. Just kidding. Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay. on the show, we're so in the past it was a little bit of different format than it used to be. In the old format was a bit more news heavy. What was in the news in that week?
Yes.
That's hard to do, and we've talked about it. Ben,
Tell me about it.
It's hard because
Yeah,
unless you're doing it right then, there's already been like 50 people that have already covered the material. I'm thinking about, some of the material that I'd love to cover is done really well on Seth Meyers and the Tonight Show and all these different places where they've got a team of people writing funny bits talking about it. The Daily Show,
Last Week Tonight,
they've got millions of dollars to spend on it. And so, hey Randolph.
Hello, how are you?
All right.
Hello there.
Hey V, I saw your news about you and Eric. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Even though you don't know
Kind
me.
of old news now. They're
That's been a thing for a
Randolph,
bit now,
get with the
but I
time.
appreciate that.
Well, it's the first time I've had a chance to say hi to Vi.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Hi, Sassy.
Hey Sassy.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, Sassy's here.
Hello.
Well, I guess there's two non-atheists in the chat then.
Yep. And that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You see, it's
This is an
I'm
atheist
not-
chat?
just Russ. I'm fine with anyone that wants to come in and chat with us. That's always everyone's always welcome. I don't care what you believe. And Sassy's one of the types of Christians. It's one of the good ones. She doesn't run around.
God.
Yeah, don't
pushing
use
her
that
faith
terminology.
on everyone.
Yeah, no, please don't. Please don't
That
use
would be
term.
Sassy, formerly an atheist, formerly a Christian.
She doesn't run around, proselytizing, and that I can appreciate.
Oh no,
Like,
Sassy's cool.
every time I come on, it always talks about my beliefs, like every single time. It always
It's all
brings-
about that.
It's because Sassy. It's because it makes you laugh, and you laugh so well.
I
Because
do.
tokenism.
And also, I'm very happy. I'm on cloud 9, so I'm in a more.
I heard. You messaged me and told me Sassy is in a relationship. How's it going?
Oh, it's going fantastic.
Oh,
That's great.
Congratulations,
I
Sassy.
know.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna need Sassy and V to just shut up about the relationships because some of us.
Okay,
are
I
still
didn't say
single right
anything. I was being very discreet.
Oh,
Randolph, don't bring it up again.
It's my fault.
I met a very, very
Tough it out.
wonderful- I met a wonderful man. We love each other very much.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
adorable.
That's nice. Yeah.
That is very adorable. But shut up, Sassy.
Hey, I used to be single for almost 21 years. So hey,
This isn't about you, Sassy.
That's fair.
Right now it is, Russ. So I'm
Yeah,
going to mute your ass if you don't.
Oh.
Yeah, he's getting a little rambunctious.
He's being frustrated. It's okay. It's okay.
It's my
He's living up to his
The
name.
shtick, yeah.
my
Yeah.
birthday's in a few days.
Mm.
That's
Is it?
Really
Well,
nice.
Happy birthday.
yeah, if I don't see you.
Many happy returns.
Although
You got
I read
plans?
somewhere that it's actually bad luck to wish someone an early happy birthday. So never
Right.
mind.
No, I'm not.
Have a terrible birthday. Have a terrible birthday.
You
Terrible.
know, I hope
It's
you have the
okay.
crappiest birthday ever.
Yeah.
It's
I hope
okay.
that you
Under a
forget.
ladder today. Is that bad luck too?
It's okay. When she turns
Everything's
20,
bad luck. It's 2020.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
a valid
It's okay.
point.
She's
We're
American.
running the curve. We're running the curve on 2020.
It's
Gonna be
okay.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We're rounding
She's
the
American, which because she's turning 22, it'll mean she'll be fully loaded. That's a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna
Randolph,
have some
you're-
here.
We're gonna have to put you backstage for that horrible joke.
So, Randolph, a question for you. And Sweet, I just sent you a link because we all need a financial expert in here for some reason.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Money. Sorry.
money. So, yeah, all right. Shut
Like
up, everyone.
dominoes. This is great.
What's the update on the studio?
I was just like you, off for about almost 2 weeks there. I had to get a bunch of government paperwork done, so I took advantage of that since you couldn't make it last time anyway. So we need to do more. We got to get the rest of the walls up and the ceiling up, and then we can redo the roof, and we can start putting carpet and all that other stuff in.
I have a question for.
So we're making progress. It's
I am. Almost
I'd like
done
it to
with
go
my carpet.
faster, and I know Neil does too, but we also have bills to pay, so
Are
I
you-
have to balance it.
Sorry, frustrated.
Oh, yeah, I just want to ask real quick for Canadian government paperwork. All throughout the paperwork, does it say we're sorry about having to fill this all out?
I was cooking up the same joke, dude. I was gonna say, does it say please, thank you at the end of every line?
It
Well,
says,
the police
thank
stuff is
you,
definitely
sorry, in a boot.
And
The Canadian-
there is a thank you for filling out the form at the end of our forms. That actually does happen.
That's sweet.
Here's what a Canadian tax form looks like. Hey, how's it going, eh? Listen, we need some money from you. So you got to fill out this form, eh? And then at the bottom they say, "Sorry, we're taking your cash, but we can't."
Sorry about this.
fill the whole
Those are personal. Those are personal tax
America.
forms.
In
Those are
America, it's
personal
like,
tax forms.
give me your shit now,
Yeah,
or
those
we
are
will
personal tax
fucking
forms that
murder
we're
you.
talking about, not the corporate ones.
So, how many of the Council of 30 Helens do you have to have agree before they let you have your?
30 Helen.
Thanks, Neil. I'm glad somebody's as old as I am that understands that joke. So
I remember that. What is that? Is that Monty Python or is that?
that's Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the hall, man.
Confuse the cat.
Council of 30 Helens. Oh my god.
Confuse
What a
the
reference.
Mine. Time
All
for my
30 Helen degree.
question.
If Mike
Confuse
was
the
here right now, you'd get points for that one next. That's all I can tell you. You'd
Maybe we
win
can
the
bank
whole night with that one.
Neil, we can bank them. We can bank those points.
We
That's
can
worth it.
bank those points, yeah.
We should bank those ones.
I'll be
Tons
right
of
back.
mice
you
have a
guys. I gotta head out for a second. I'll be right back.
Take
You
care,
just
Sassy.
got here.
Tons
Sort of.
Oh,
of
let me
mice.
Your boyfriend is around now. Is that
No,
Priorities. The right priorities.
Hold on.
Good for you, Sassy. We're happy.
We want to talk to your boyfriend. We want to find out what this is all about here.
Want to interrogate him. is what
You
you're
better meet up to some specs here, Sassy.
I guarantee you. If once
What are
he
your
comes on,
intentions
he
with that,
won't be
Sassy?
boyfriend much longer.
saying. Yeah, find out how tough he is. Let him come on the show.
No, he's not here. He's in Rutland, Vermont. He's not around.
What the hell?
Oh, so he's in Canada. Oh no.
No.
never
Who
mind.
wants to go to Vermont?
Yeah, we used to have girlfriends from Canada back where I was from. You never meet her. She's a model.
She doesn't go to this school.
Hey, I'm
from
I'm
Canada.
video chatting on my phone. And I've got my boyfriend messaging me. I've got my mom messaging me, and I can't respond.
Just don't send the wrong text to the wrong one, though, right?
That's right.
That could go wrong.
I will be right back. You will see me giggling and all that, but I'll be right back.
All
Well,
right.
you could recover from the boob pic sending it to your mom. You just have to make sure. Do you see a lump? You know.
Yeah, just say these are looking very irregular to me. Are they to you?
This is coming from a guy that's never
Okay,
got a
I'm
nudie pic
leaving
sent this
now.
way, so I'm okay. Fine.
I got a jitterbug flip phone, so I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I got a jitterbug.
It has one button on it.
Someone
Look at
sent me
this
some
Irish
suspicious
Swede.
ASCII-looking text message, and I didn't open it because I was afraid.
Irish Swede has his
Irish Swede
hair
has-
flipped around so that way he can do the evils, Dr. Evil.
Dr.
Evil. Around.
Does he have a cat?
I
on his neck?
I was gonna say that he had his cloak of invisibility on, but yeah. No, there he is. There he is.
From the
we go.
chair
He
that
sat
he's
there
always
and he
perched
had a
on.
missed opportunity.
Yeah, we thought you were going to do a Dr.
Free
Evil
Blue
thing.
Jays, Chuck. Oh, that's
can't
not a
hear
Blue
us.
Jays
You're
shirt.
muted, man.
He doesn't have his headphones.
There we go.
I don't need headphones. I am Superman.
Keep telling yourself that, Swede.
We were just singing "Money, Money, Money." Yeah, flowed
Fucking
like
ableist
dominoes.
there, Irish.
There you go.
Neil, Tons of Mice had a very important question. If your tax forms
I
were
doubt
printed on
that.
beaver pelts,
Oh,
You know who sings that?
if they were,
Money, Money song?
if they were printed
Yes.
on beaver pelts.
yes, you're talking about this one. Yes, yes, they are. We have special beaver pelt pens here in Canada. Okay,
Yeah.
not really.
That's
Everything
cool.
here in
No,
Texas
no.
is done on armadillo.
But we're not going to tell you about the meese.
The meese? Was this an old
Sam
Jinx
gets it.
episode?
Yeah.
Plural for
I
moose.
hate Mises. 2 pieces.
Yes, yes.
What is the disease you can get from a dead armadillo?
Leprosy. Yeah.
Leprosy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was at an
Don't-
Easter party,
Yeah.
and someone's like, "Look at this cool skeleton we found." And it wasn't. And I was like, "Wait, that's an armadillo skeleton." Okay, Google. Can you get leprosy from an armadillo skeleton? And it depends on how fresh it is. But this was
Shit.
no, not really.
That was you who
though.
told me that initially, Johnny. I'm pretty sure.
Look, we here in Texas, we deal with armadillos all the time enough that we know exactly how to prepare them.
I'm looking at your shirt, and what I'm seeing is Star Trek Enterprise uniforms. I keep on.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
That is all right with me, honestly.
Yeah.
I honestly paused the most important
Star
thing in the
Trek
world,
is just
DS9, to be here with y'all tonight.
Which
so.
episode are you watching on DS9?
Yeah, DS9.
Season 5, episode 1.
Oh, okay. We're talking about Cisco.
Oh,
with
the
the
early
shaved
years.
head. Are we talking about Worf? Are we talking about Major General Martok? What's going on?
We're talking about human Odo and a Cisco with a very scraggly beard, honestly, in this episode.
Is this Cisco
Oh,
before he committed a war crime or after?
He's watching this stuff for the first time. Which one?
Oh, that was totally a joke, by the way, guys.
See, I've
I made a ha-ha.
successfully somehow avoided ever watching a full episode of Trek.
Well, Sam.
Sam, you're chaotic evil now. If you're saying that.
Yeah. Also, the thing is though that like most of my extended family are Trekkies. It's
Yeah.
just
Trekkers.
Oh no, you get fucking inoculated to it. It's like if you're around people who talk about it enough, you're like, oh, I don't need to watch it. Like I'm the same with Doctor Who. I've watched maybe
pretty
an
much.
episode of Doctor Who, but
Like,
because I've been around so many people.
I can follow Trek shit well enough without having to watch any.
Yeah, exactly. Because
My
we're so
favorite
fucking
captain-
vocal about everything.
My favorite captain
This
is
might
Chris
boot them
Pine.
out of the stream button.
Hey, Sam, the sleeper must awaken. You have to start watching some Star Trek. You have to.
Really? You're going Duke Leto with Star
I want
Trek?
to finish these.
Yes, I am.
My favorite
shall know
captain
your
is
ways,
Chris
though,
Pine.
I just
So,
want to
did you
say-
hear about that Captain Picard hired Trump's event planner? Unfortunately, Captain Picard had to give a speech outside the Enterprise rent-a-car.
We saw that, sweet.
That was
It's
courtesy
only funny
of,
if you're looking at the picture.
So my buddy started working for this company called iBox, and they make, funny enough, they make boxes.
Mhm.
But they gave away these
They all
pens
have eyes?
that are made out of cardboard. But the cool thing is on the very tip of it, I could actually use it on my phone. So you can tap
Oh,
it
nice.
down or- right?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, a lot of places have those pins.
That's handy dandy, but they're
Fuck
not
you,
Neil's
Russ. That's
friend.
exciting to me. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to have a happy moment here, and you just fucking
It's
rained
great.
on my.
It's a great happy moment.
I don't know how they do it up there in Texas, but up in Canada, it's share and share alike, you know? And you know, that's actually my real accent.
Here-
So I'm not making fun
that
of
is,
the
isn't it? Because okay.
Yeah.
Here
Wow.
in Texas,
Wow.
here in Texas, we don't care about sharing.
Oh, sharing is
So
caring,
much
right?
makes sense about you right now. I'm sorry. I'm processing this.
It's that whiskey sour that's doing more processing than anything
You're
else.
catching on.
Yeah.
Sam, I like that joke.
Speaking of like sci-fi stuff, guys, I had to buy this.
Who are we getting feedback on?
The Mandalorian ship with
And-
Razor Crest. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna do a stream and put this together, like my very good friend Rachel Oates did when she got the
That'd be cool.
she got the Moonlander, and she did a stream with that.
Oh, that's neat.
And apparently she's got a new boyfriend now too. That they've been doing
I
some.
saw. They've been doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the person that got engaged?
No, I don't think she's
I don't think
engaged.
they're engaged.
I thought that was Oates.
Mm-mm.
Might be wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. I made mention of Dune. I've been a Dune fan.
Dune's
Oh
awesome.
God, here we go.
Yeah, I'm a Dune head. All right, I'm one of the Fremen.
Oh, I would call them Dunians, but okay.
Never one drop of rain on Arrakis. But they kicked the movie out a year. And I'm sure this is old news.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed because
Tell me of your homeworld, Usul.
I'm very disappointed that there are people who are fans of Dune. Right.
Dune
Oh,
is
yeah.
magnificent.
I've never read anything. I've never watched anything else.
It's
Look,
probably
the
the
original
greatest
movie was-
sci-fi series of all time.
books
Was
1,
it?
2, and 3. And then it's diminishing returns, I would say. But 1, 2, and 3 are gems.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on what the fuck this is.
Dune. Frank
Dune.
Herbert Dune. Take
Sam
all of
doesn't know America stuff.
It gets a bit white saviory in that
It does.
first book. So
But that's the point. It subverts
Yeah.
the whole white savior narrative and show that it's really sick. And that's the point of Dune 2 and Dune 3.
yeah,
Right.
Messiah and Children of Dune are really good. But
Yeah, they're really good.
how dare you say that about God Emperor of Dune? That's a great fucking book.
Yeah, God Emperor's pretty cool too. Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's not as good as Dune or Children of Dune or Dune Messiah, Children of Dune.
Well, when
Heretic-
Brian took over, it did take a bit of a hit, but he had Kevin Anderson help write most of the stuff, so he knows what he's doing when it comes to serial sci-fi.
Yeah,
So-
I read them, but they're just not as good as the originals. They're
Okay,
good.
So he had to be beholden to his dad's work to make those ones.
Yeah.
Check out their book series called Hellhole.
Hell,
there was a couple
Jargon.
of them.
Jargon.
Yeah.
You can tell with how much inner monologue is in the book who wrote it.
Oh yeah,
If they
Because
show-
you can tell that the second Brian started writing, the inner monologue just trailed off into nothingness.
yeah, exactly.
simply
Like-
said where it says show and tell.
But will he be ours to control? If you watch the 4-hour version of David Lynch's Dune, like where you got like the half an hour of close-ups of Dr. Yui's sweaty upper lip, then you know it's accurate.
Yeah.
Hey Johnny,
Yeah.
you look a lot like my cousin. Yeah,
Oh,
you
we've been getting some of
you
this
look a
tonight.
lot like one of my cousins.
Is your cousin
Yeah.
cool or is your cousin suck?
He's pretty
Yes,
cool.
All right, I'll
Yes.
take it. I'll take it.
He's pretty cool.
Thank you.
He's cool, but you suck, Johnny. And so
Yeah, that's probably. You know, on YouTube, when you go to the YouTube comments, people are like, "Yeah, I think that everyone seems to like this Johnny good but I think he's annoying." And my response is always like, "Yeah, fuck that guy,
Accurate.
fuck that Johnny."
Yeah.
Waiting
Hey,
for
Neil.
Dr. Yui to pull out the thing and then open the portal for Sam Beckett to walk through.
Yes,
Hey
sir.
Neil, you know how corny I am?
Yes. Oh, I'm well aware. Yes. Yeah.
My boyfriend, he's like
Oh,
that
yeah.
exactly. He's even worse
So
than
you
I
guys
am.
are like two peas in a pod. Then is what's going
We
on.
are. You don't know how much we have in common. Like we literally have almost everything in common. I'm not even kidding you. Like we're
Yeah.
just it's
I'm so happy
Happy
for you
we-
that you found somebody we could get on with like that.
Seth,
I know.
if you're
Yeah.
gonna say that y'all are corny, y'all are both corny, we need examples.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
corny enough
You
to
can't
live
just
in
leave us
No.
hanging like that. You can't just sit there and like, oh yeah, he's corny, but no, I'm
I'm
not
the
giving
one
you
that
any
tells the
examples.
bad jokes on this show.
Okay. So last night, he and I were watching Texas Chainsaw, and one of the characters, he was, sawed in like in half, and my boyfriend had a comment. Wow, now he's half the man he was. He's half the man.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
then-
So the thing
and-
is does he
then-
get half
and
off
then-
at overall stores?
Huh?
Does he get half off of overall stores?
I can mute him, Sassy, if you like.
And then
Did
it
Scott
comes back-
Weiland sing about him?
And then it shows the same character later on in the movie, and my boyfriend's like, he's still hanging around because he was hanging when he got yeah.
So it's,
And
so
then-
it's like Arnold Schwarzenegger catch lines like Let off some steam, Bennett.
Stick around.
He was
Get out,
so
yeah.
corny, and he kept flirting with me throughout the entire movie. We're watching people get murdered, and one of the characters are showing her, cleavage, and he's like, "Don't worry, babe, yours is bigger." He says that. Oh my god!
Made in heaven.
You're probably like, thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, oh jeez. I'm shaking my head. I'm just shaking.
But little does he know that my cleavage is bigger.
Yes.
All right.
I'd be the guy roasting my own murderer, though, if that was the case. It'd be like, you call that stabbing? You fucking doobie.
All that cutting in half, I'm still hanging on by my entrails.
I don't want to be nearly headless, X. I want to be fully headless.
If you
I have so much that Scott Weiland sings about me.
I'm the guy that whenever someone goes to kill me,
Stone
they
Temple
pull out the
Pilots.
knife.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, I know who Scott Weiland
Yeah,
is.
but why? I'm going through all their songs and I'm trying to figure out where.
Are you talking about his solo stuff on with 12-bar blues?
Okay, thank you.
I'm the guy that whenever somebody pulls out the knife, I'm like, "What are you gonna do? Stab me?" And then when they do, I'm like, "God, you stab like a bitch."
So predictable. So predictable. You're gonna stab me? Oh yeah. How original of you.
How original? Yeah, you're so.
I'm
great
just not
that
going to
way.
give you the satisfaction. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to beg. I'm just going to die. Does that make you
know
happy?
what? You know what? I want you to stab me. Stab me right in the fucking face. Okay.
I try to cue up my life in a way that I can avoid getting stabbed to the best of my ability, but I know that that might not.
I'm sorry. Are you on YouTube? Then you're not doing a good enough job.
I done fucked up. Yeah.
Come on.
You're right.
So you're going to have to get past my fucking batarangs, bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I kind of being stabbed to go up significantly because shooting me isn't really an option here.
Okay, let me ask this
I'm in
question.
Texas.
Okay?
Shooting is always the option.
It's a zombie apocalypse. Okay, you can't have a rifle.
Okay,
but you get to have two weapons, defensive or offensive. What do you have? What do you take? What do you grab? What is it?
I'll take a samurai sword.
Those
I'll
break.
take a bat.
They do.
And
I'll take my DiMarini
Oh
softball bat.
no! You see, I'm gonna take a machete
Sharpen the end
because
of my cane, my old guy cane.
Do they have to be real or can they be
bat,
imaginary?
and I don't know what else I would take. I don't
Be
know. But
imaginary.
bat, definitely.
So like a soul sword or something. One that
No, one of the things I'd get would be a light grenade from Mom and Dad Save the World. I don't know if you guys.
Oh
ever saw that.
yes.
I'm going to have a machete and a knife because I also have a book about blacksmithing, and I'll just sit there and read all of that, and then just build my own forge and
you go.
blacksmith myself.
Fair. See,
Okay.
I'd probably go with a hammer and then probably a bastard sword, really.
Okay.
Warhammer and a bat.
Warhammer and a bat.
We are going to build a civilization that's ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Just
Alternatively,
a whole bunch of
Honestly,
caltrops. Just a
The
whole
way
bunch
the
of them.
U.S. has been shaping up, I have no faith that we would survive a zombie apocalypse. People be
Absolutely.
like, "There's
I
no
know
zombie
where I would go.
apocalypse.
I
Come
know
let me
where I would
break
go.
you."
V, just come down here with me,
Into a
and
Trump
we will start a civilization. You bring Eric and everybody else from up there in Austin, and we're just going to have a zombie apocalypse like freaking compound. And we'll be
Bored
like,
with the nail.
That sounds not at all creepy.
Or to the nail in
Not
it.
even a little bit culty.
Pretty good.
It does, but you know what? It's a good kind of culty.
What if you run out of gas for your chainsaw, Theo?
I live in such a place that genuinely, if I had a big thing of lighter fluid and a small knife, I can probably improvise weapons based off of
Okay. I'm thinking running shoes and a cheap
See, I would be
like,
the first to die.
machete.
I would be.
Poo on a stick.
I will be the last to know that a zombie apocalypse hits because I don't interact with people, and so then I'm going to sit there and just walk outside and be like,
It'd be like
"Nobody
Simon
here,
going
that's all."
into the grocery store.
I'll just sharpen one of my hockey sticks.
I'm not going to know, and nobody's ever going to come up here, so I was just going to be like, "Oh, look, this place is empty right now. I wonder where everybody's at."
Unless you have stupidly high cognitive zombies, they're not going to be where I am because you need to be able to climb. pretty much.
Now, hang on. Let me check. Let's see how stupid the zombies would be where he is.
I'm
Russ,
going
do you guys have
Walmart.
a?
I'm going to Walmart. I'm going.
Do you guys have a Dollar General?
We do.
Okay,
Give
so
me a
yeah,
sec.
that's pretty
Yeah,
stupid zombies
I
that
do.
way.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
I mean,
I'll be right back.
We have Dollar Generals, we have Family Dollars, we have Dollar Trees. Anything that has to do with dollar, we have it.
I am sat here oblivious to what these are. I'm going to guess they're chain stores.
They are. They're like the cheap end chain stores. Like we have like Dollar General is it can get pricey at times, but like Dollar Tree, everything is a fucking dollar. Like everything.
literally everything
they
you pick
keep
up is a dollar.
Oh, see, we've got Poundland. Everything is a pound, and my
Can someone take me there? Can someone please take me to?
my granddad used to go in there. And
Take X to Pound Town.
No,
my
Poundland. It's
My
better.
granddad would stand near an assistant and ask them how much each item on a shelf was.
Hey, everyone, do you want to say
That's
hi to my
amazing.
boyfriend?
Sure.
You want to say hi? Okay,
Yes, let's say
I'll
hi.
call,
Let me
I'll
see
call
him.
him. I'll
Call
him.
him
Are you gonna call-
and
are you
put
gonna-
him on speaker.
You put him on the spot here. Jeez.
It's gonna be movie phone.
He's not gonna know.
Movie phone. Movie phone.
Hello, welcome to
Hey,
the
babe.
Movie phone.
Babe,
I'm making all the fucking dated references today. I'm sorry,
You want-
guys.
No,
say hi to
it's
my
excellent.
guys. You want to say hi?
Yes.
Oh,
Say
Hey.
Hi.
hello. What's going on?
Like, what did I just get into?
Those are my
Done.
friends. Those
Should
are
I put my
friends.
clothes back on?
I put you on
I
the
was
spot.
told
I
you were
want just to
worthless.
call for
Is
a
that okay?
second so they can say hi.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Alright.
I'm at home. I'm just video chatting with them.
With
gotcha,
us.
gotcha.
We live in a
Okay.
pandemic.
Okay, I'll leave you
Where were
alone
you
now. To
thinking?
play not Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
Wait.
Hey,
I love you.
Valhalla?
Which
Assassin's Creed.
That's
Bye.
out tomorrow, isn't it?
Sassy, this
Yeah.
is important news. Which Assassin's Creed is he playing?
He's playing the newer one. I don't know what it's
The new-
called. or what-
Valhalla?
I
thought that's
guess
out
so.
tomorrow.
I don't know. It's the newer Assassin's
Valhalla
Creed.
came out today.
I don't pay
Oh.
attention.
Well, I guess I better start downloading that goddamn thing. Hang on.
Yeah. What's his name? Downloaded it. He says he's been on hold with Ubisoft for
I
like
forgot.
10
Like,
hours.
Oh my gosh.
See, I don't have a partner at the moment. I'm just being a bit of a hoe.
Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that.
I don't have a partner
That
right
is
now. I'm
respect.
just being reclusive. My family described me the other day as a hermit, and I said yes.
See, I'm in a position weirdly where I'm flirting with a few of my friends, but especially one of them who I'm flirting with, and his boyfriend, because polyamory.
Hello, modern relationships. I love
Yeah,
it.
careful about what shitting where you eat, but you know, sometimes that's a good time too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And just
be
so
careful.
everyone's clear, it's not me.
Just be careful. And I'm sorry, Sam, but I'm calling Shannon, telling her you stole her mug.
That's fine. If she wants to come and get it back, she can at least say hi first.
There you go.
Maybe I should bring it to Faithless 4 and for if we have a brew.
Oh yeah. Have you seen V? I'm sure you've seen the newest meme with her doing
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole
Oh, yeah.
with the drinking, like the Kermit the Frog one or whatever.
I have been memed once, and it hasn't even been a me meme. It's been an Eric and me taking a drink at the same time meme. And I'm like, where are all these people who are memeing Shannon and not me? It's quite unfair.
What's going on here?
See,
Nobody is memeing me. I have.
You spend a lot of time with Eric. Is there something going on there?
No, what makes
by the
you
way.
think that?
Congratulations.
Hey, are
by the
you
way.
and Eric together? I
Are we
did not notice. Are y'all an item?
An item.
What's going
Yes.
on here?
That is the most dated and polite way I've ever heard that expressed.
Well, I
yes,
just
we
said, are
bang
y'all
it.
courting? Are y'all courting?
Steady?
Has he been courting you?
There was little courting. There was more of intentional conversationing.
At least
Yeah.
has there been shenanigans?
I thought you didn't want to talk about relationships. Frustrated.
I don't. If it makes for a fun conversation, I
He's,
do talk
he's
about
only jealous because he can't have me anymore. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm so
There you go.
Okay.
jealous
Is this-
because of nothing.
Does this count as a meme? This is what I want to know, because my friend IQ sees how I love to do. I don't have any today, unfortunately, but I love to do gummy bears during my after party, the good kind of gummy bears. But
yes, the Neil gummies are a meme.
right, like this is what he did, and I think it's hysterical. All right, I'm going to show you there.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. You have been memed. You have been memed.
Yes, that is
There
beautiful.
you go.
You have been weighed. You have been measured, and you have been memed.
That is funny.
And then there's this one, which I thought was hysterical.
Jeez.
Good old Dan is in this one too, because hang on here one second. Share screen, blah blah blah. I'm such a rookie at this crap. But anyway, here we go. This one here, where I'm hiding in Pico's cat tree.
Oh, jeez.
Or just your head is there because you've been
Yeah.
decapitated.
No, this
Yeah.
is Tiny Neil. This is
This
Tiny.
tiny, yeah,
Oh, I thought
little
you
Dan.
decapitated.
That's what I was just gonna say too.
That was Dan from
That's a good. That's a good. Yeah.
Sometimes
Dan
joke just
That's
goes
a real
to
nail
that.
slapper.
Yeah, you were on Truth Wanted once, Sassy.
yeah, but he's changed.
I
He's
was
changed.
never on Truth Wanted. I was never on.
It
anything
was
where people were like,
fun. It was a lot of fun. It was.
People don't want to speak to me, and I actually kind of like that.
Man, I need to go on more shows.
Means I'm unapproachable.
Thanks, Derek. Derek's teeth are in the glass now. Smooth drinking go.
The smooth drinking began.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
to
because
show
his
you
teeth get in the
something, Neil.
way.
Oh, look at that!
What is that?
Oh.
I have one too, but it's got a dragon on it. But it's
Well,
not really a wedding.
This is the promise ring. It's the promise ring because
Oh, that's right. That's what they call it. Promise ring.
Mine's made out
Aw,
of
this is
tungsten.
The 90s.
So
We
so
flashback to
basically,
the
it's, I promise not to be a dick. I'll be a nice guy. Is that what it's promised?
Look, Neil. If I ever give a girl a promise ring, that is never one of my promises because I'm always a dick.
Yeah, we know that.
See, the only ring I think I have to hand-ish is made of bone.
Cool.
Yeah, it's over there
That's pretty
somewhere in a
metal.
pile.
That's pretty metal.
So you
No,
gotta
it's
get,
not.
Sam, you got to get like me. You got to get everything within arm's reach, so that you have props
I have a lot of
galore
things.
everywhere.
Look, my dog is right here within arm's reach only because he's up my
I mean,
ass.
Playing cards.
What is your dog's name?
Giant playing cards.
His
too,
name is
absolutely.
Brantley Gilbert.
Brantley Gilbert.
Yeah,
That's what you named your dog?
he named himself, Neil. He named
Oh.
himself.
Like with like a what do you call with the
Ouija
the
board?
Ouija board? Yeah, with a Ouija board.
No. What happened was so
So
my
that's an
ex,
option.
so when we picked him up, my ex wanted a country sounding name for him, and we were going through the names, and a Brantley Gilbert song came on the radio, and he danced to it. So he picked his own name.
Apparently, that's my old band name, Bandanarama. yeah.
So I got a massive
Bandanarama.
noggin, so I can't do the bandanas because I can never fucking tie them behind my head.
You can
So-
tie two of them together.
Are you kidding me? Hang on.
This is my long-lasting relationship right now.
I have a gift for you, X.
Oh, look at that doggy there. Look at that. Oh, woof, woof, woof.
You're not a Brantley.
He is a Brantley. He
He's
loves
not a
his-
Brantley. That's a Rex.
He goes by Brantley or Boo Boo or
That's a Chuck.
anything that I call him. He's just excited to have someone say something.
Interaction.
Yeah, he's just excited for interaction.
I don't know if you can see this, but this is
Oh my goodness, that's my new dog. Is what you're saying?
it's Dr. Vinny Boombots right here.
That's my new dog. Is what you're saying?
Aww.
He's a good boy. He could not talk.
I'm gonna show you my dog. Her name is Daisy. She's huge. Oh my goodness.
What is she?
She's half Great Pyrenees, half Beauceron. And then her
Holy
snout-
smoke! I don't know what's a Beauceron? What is that?
It's
You just say Vogon?
Space canine.
Poetry,
Is it a-
man.
Fuck! I can't find him.
no. I'm kind of
That's a
pissed
good gift you
after-
got there, Neil. Thank you. I appreciate
Fuck,
that
I
very
can't
much.
find it. That is a great gift.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice looking dog.
So,
Oh, that's so cute.
That looks like a
so
soft.
again, that's another dog that's going to be my dog, is what you're saying.
No.
You collecting?
I'll
You
show
got a little
when
pack?
She was a puppy. I'll
People
show
ask me, how many dogs do you want? And I said, yes.
Fact.
This is when she was a puppy.
Oh, cripes.
I
Oh,
know.
That's too cute.
yeah.
I have no idea what I did with them. Anyway,
have-
the whole
Neil's
thing
like,
is,
Sam, be like me, have everything at arm's reach.
And
yeah,
then I can't find anything, guys.
I have all of the important shit. I have dice, D&D character sheets, Nerf gun in case someone walks in my room,
Mhm.
fridge down here.
Sounds like you're set.
Yeah.
Nail bat.
Booze.
All right, buddy.
Booze.
There you
I
go.
am such a failure. Anyways, I had. Oh, hang on. Irish Sweet has something he wants to show.
Let's
What
see
are we
what's
showing?
Oh.
You-
Yeah. What about a second monitor?
Yes.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
One of the saddest things in the world is the fact that Billy Boyd did like no work after being Pippin.
Is that right?
Like, what else have you seen Billy Boyd?
The other guy was on Lost.
The other guy
Yeah.
was on Lost.
Dominic
Dominic
Monaghan.
I could
Yeah.
swear that I saw him somewhere. Let me see.
Somewhere.
He's huge.
I'm gonna do some looking and some seeing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like most of them literally did that and then just kind of like disappeared into the ether. Like Elijah Wood had that like show about being a dog or some shit.
Billy
Wait a second.
Boy.
Wait.
And Sin City.
Billy Boyd's known for the Lord of the Rings and Seed of Chucky.
There you go. Seed of
There
Chucky.
you go.
Chucky. Oh my goodness.
let's
Don't
see
dunk
here.
on Seed of Chucky.
He's also been in Hollywood, a TV miniseries, Outlander. I don't know what for.
Outland is a pretty good science fiction movie with Sean Connery, who is now dead and was not a nice man.
That was the spaghetti western sci-fi movie, wasn't it?
It's
Outlander.
He's out there. He's a sheriff or a marshal.
That's right.
aboard
Yep.
Asteroid mining, and there's like, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's actually pretty good. But yeah, he was not what you call an ideal human being.
He was
wife
also
Yeah,
he was
a
also
product of a
in-
misogynistic time that it was.
yeah.
he was
Fair.
he was on an episode of The Simpsons. He was in Grey's Anatomy.
We're talking about
He
Sean
was-
Connery. We're talking about Married Up
No.
Randy Buck.
We're talking
No,
about
this
Boyd.
is Pippin Took. Excuse you.
I can never.
Yeah.
Peregrine Took. Sorry.
He's in something that's coming out that's in post production right now called An Intrusion, and something to be announced called I Feel Fine. He's
heard of that.
completed a show or a movie or whatever called Walking with Herb.
Walking with Herb.
Anybody seen?
You won't believe
everybody
what
seen
happened
to
Captain
Captain
Fantastic? Anybody seen Captain Fantastic with Vigo?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one. And guess
Everything.
What guess what he
Speaking of
drinks?
Vigo,
Captain Fantastic
he is
featured
gonna
more than Captain
go.
Tasman.
He is gonna go.
He's going.
Oh,
Oh, no.
nice.
Nice the assist.
segue.
I get the assist on
Oh,
that one.
no.
It was nice seeing
not
y'all.
gonna
Thanks
go.
for humoring
Nice
me.
meeting you.
Thanks,
Nice
Pete.
meeting
Thanks
you.
for joining us.
Bye bye.
Bye.
I think I should go soon because I have to eat because I'm starving.
I know. Me too. Me too.
Eat when you're dead, John.
Go watch Eastern Promises. That's a good movie with
Eastern
Vigo in it.
Promises is good. Yeah, you're right.
And History of Violence was another one of his really good violent movies. But
Does
yeah,
he play the same character as Eastern Promises?
essentially,
Is his name? I think I watched some review of that.
they kind of ran together.
They call him Eastern Promises in that movie.
Anyway,
So Eastern-
I just want to get this out before I completely, because I tried to find them and I got 2 bags of these things. They are, I think I actually gave them away to some girl downstairs that wanted to use them for an art project or something. But I bought some more bandanas.
Good.
And I thought that I thought they were the right size. It turns out they were fucking like tablecloth size. Like these are huge,
X,
right?
X,
I was thinking, maybe I could just ship them off to X.
They thought
I'm
that you
not-
were going to use them as loincloths.
I'm not
Hey,
messing
Neil?
with you guys. I had to special order my graduation cap. I couldn't. They did not have one on hand for me.
Hey Neil,
That's your
whatever you
massive
do,
cranium.
Please do not let Mikey in. Do not let Mikey in. Please, whatever you do, do not let him in.
Oh,
No, please don't.
So I need my
bring in the producer.
I need my value quantified. That's what I need. That's what I need.
Well,
yeah, but if Mikey comes on, I'm sure we can come up with some bad jokes between us.
Oh, I'm sure.
Does anybody want to see a picture of me as a baby?
Johnny, what's your handle on Twitter if you're on Twitter?
I'm not on Twitter. Well, I am. No, I think Radagast Demetri maybe, but I have never posted a single thing on Twitter. But thanks for asking.
On Facebook. It's on Facebook.
Yeah, Johnny P. Angel on Facebook or Johnny Angel on Facebook. But it's truly just for, you're not going to see any posting stuff unless it's, I guess I should probably post some stuff. I'm not used to the social media stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I'm only on Facebook because I have to be for the show, but I didn't have a chance.
I need to post the links to the nonprofits. I really should do that, shouldn't I?
My friends list has remained around 100 people for like the last 10 years since I've had Facebook, just because I don't add everybody in there. So
yeah,
oh no! Would you, Neil? No, not him.
Those are mischievous eyebrows.
You need to know something. Mikey's my producer, and he has access to let himself into these things. So.
He's got the
oh no,
Mikey, get the whiteboard out. I've already got 2 points.
Yeah, no, you got more than that, dude. That one joke of yours was worth 10.
I'm just messing with Irish because I know he's going to be in the running too.
How many points do I have?
Mikey, you know how I've always been single?
Oh,
Mikey, I'm in a relationship.
What? Why did you say it like I was just like, yeah, hope that bitch is single forever. She never finds nobody. Like I
hope she lives a long, miserable, single life.
I hope she gets bit by a vampire. She lives for 1,000,000 years and never meets anybody.
I hope she gets cats.
But then, maybe then the true love was the friend she made along the way.
That's right.
Nah, fuck that. And then I hope she comes back reincarnated as herself again, immortal, because she died on accident the first time in like a weird accident, and then she has to do it all over again. 3,000 lifetimes alone. That's what I wish.
Starting to sound like a comic book backstory here.
Yeah, or it's like a Groundhog Day.
Every time she dies, she comes back at the same point and she remembers every single time.
No, she's just gonna die, and then she's gonna realize, oh wait, I'm an avatar of Vishnu. I've been this way all along. Okay, great.
The call was coming from inside the house.
No.
You want to Azoth musicians?
Sorry.
Oh no, you're breaking Neil's instrument.
Neil is dying over here on stream, and we're all participating in it.
911.
I don't know if that works on YouTube. What's the YouTube emergency?
Karma for trying to kill me.
Hey Google,
NSA is
Google
watching.
911.
Sweet's been sitting there like, not so funny now, is it, Neil? People try to laugh you to death.
Yeah, just so you're up to speed on that.
And the entire time.
I hope people are listening on their speakers. So just so you can go, Alexa, dial 911.
Choking.
My phone's stuck so bad
in Minecraft
because I have Google on there, and whenever I say "Hey Google," it never fucking works.
Really?
Yeah.
Doing it to
I sit
spite
there and
you.
I sit there and look at my phone, and I'm like, if I'm in the living room, I'm like, "Hey Google," and I say it loud enough, and all of a sudden my kitchen display comes up and it's like "Ba-ding," and I'm like, no, stop that.
Mine works fine. Hey, Google. Oh, no, it didn't do anything. Hey, Google.
Not only is it a cell phone,
Hey,
it's a
Siri.
cell phone.
There you go. Self-owned.
Tell me a funny joke.
Yeah.
Tell me a funny joke.
Womp.
Tell you a funny joke.
Siri has no funny joke.
Oh no, Sam.
All right, no, hang on.
Don't ask Sam.
All right, no, hang on. Skeleton walks into a bar, goes up to the bartender.
What? It is
says,
Siri.
What? That was rude.
Tell me a funny joke.
Hey,
That's
Sassy.
trying to tell you a funny joke.
He said thanks. I said, don't mention it.
That wasn't
Never
funny.
mind, just be
I said a
quiet.
funny joke, not a lame joke.
Sassy.
What?
X was literally trying to tell you a joke, and then you yelled at Siri over him. I think he's still ready to give you the joke.
Skeleton walks into a bar. Bartender says, "What'll you have?" Skeleton says, I'll have a beer and a bucket and a mop."
I like that.
The esophagus is gone.
Yeah.
There's no esophagus anymore.
There's no soft tissues.
There's
String
all
walks
the
into a bar.
It makes you wonder how the fuck he's walking around and talking to begin with, but I mean, sure.
The ligaments are gone. The tendons. Yesterday's news.
That's why I hate The Walking Dead. I'm like, that thing's in like a serious state of decay. How the fuck is it walking?
Magic. They got magicked.
It's magic.
Yeah.
String walks into a bar, sits down. Bartender goes, "You, we don't serve your kind. Get out of here."
Yeah, here we go.
String goes outside, comes back inside with the hat and the Groucho Marx glasses and everything. Sits down and goes, I know you. You were that String that was in here. We don't serve your kind. Get out." String goes outside, twists himself all up, does this with his hair, pulls himself tight, walks back in, sits down, and goes, "Hey, aren't you that String I've already kicked out twice?" "Nope, I'm afraid not."
But I didn't see it coming. So it was successful. Thank you.
I'm a dad. All my jokes are lame.
I like the scientist joke, where the convention of scientists, and be like, "Hey, what are you guys gonna have?" "I'll have H2O." So he gives him a drink, and his friend that's with him says, "I'll have H2O too." That guy died.
An infinite number of mathematicians walk into a bar. The first one orders a beer. The second one orders a half a beer. The third one orders a quarter of a beer.
Oh no!
The bartender gets pissed, sits back, fills up 2 beers, and says, "You've reached your limit."
I got a joke.
But doesn't the asymptote mean they'll never reach that second though? I mean, it's close, but
it's the limit. It approaches.
I know. It's that. What is it? It's underneath. It'd be at the top of the sigma, wouldn't it?
I've got to go eat.
What's your dead?
I've got to eat. I'm starving.
I told you can eat when you're dead, Johnny.
Johnny,
if you when I'm dead.
Okay, guys, Johnny's the guest of honor tonight. He can go whenever the fuck he wants, and he can go eat.
Thank you for talking with me and for meeting some of you. And I hope that you'll see me again sometime soon.
I'm
going to force them to watch the nonprofits. So
you better watch it, and then say what you don't like in the chat, and then tell everyone what a jackass Johnny Angel is.
I'm just gonna say whenever asked, what is it about nonprofits you don't like? I'm just gonna say Johnny.
Yeah,
just Johnny.
I'll be like, yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. He's the worst thing on it.
He was my least favorite character in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Johnny Cage?
Oh, that says. I thought that's okay. Let me just write that down.
Write that down.
Well, you got the headband. I thought maybe he's gonna like.
He's a sunglasses man, right? Does he wear a bandana?
I thought he had like a little head, like a sweatband thing going up there.
Might have.
He does.
This was my year to play Naked Snake for Halloween from Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Snake.
But there were no parties, and I bought a jumpsuit, but it was too big.
Have you considered eating more food?
Dave, there have been how many? There's been 2 or 3 episodes of the new nonprofits, correct?
Yeah, we just aired our 3rd one, and our 4th one is going to get shot on a Wednesday.
Wednesday,
and
18th,
we got
right?
the 11th, and it will air on Sunday.
And I won't be until the 18th.
Is it a show about charities? I mean, what? I'm not.
Yeah, it's all about charities and people who are lady people in the clergy, non-profits. Non-profits.
Oh, it's about Mikey bouncing his checkbook. That's what it is.
Oh. Goodbye, everybody.
Nice
Let me know.
for joining me, Johnny.
I'll be back.
Oh,
you scared Mikey away.
It's not funny if it's true, man.
I know.
Hey, Mikey.
Oh God.
You know, I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Remarkable. Yes.
Judges,
See, I think that
Oh,
joke.
I give it a thumbs up.
Wow. Give it a nope.
So
It's
so
a knee slapper.
Joke.
Dad
That
joke.
was obvious.
It's
is what it
2/3
was.
of a pun. Pu.
all right, so I got
Joke. Okay.
so because I missed most of the show because I hate my job. X has 5. I'm gonna give Sweet 3. I bet tons of mice has 4.
Do I get a point for my joke from Saturday about all lives matter people not caring about?
But you didn't do it during the stream. But that was an epic tweet. That was an epic tweet, though. I will hand you that.
I
No
take
points for you.
I take it based on the probability of me making a bad joke. I'm going to have negative points.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take one away from you already. You're right.
Oh, poor Sam.
Sam
Well,
is
I got
doing
a
that
joke,
intentionally.
joke. What kind of Christmas music do elves like? Rap music.
Elf?
Ha! Get it?
Rap
Elves.
ball.
What kind of Christmas? What kind of Christmas music do elves
Yeah,
like?
we get it.
Go ahead and
We get it.
go ahead and put Sassy at like -20, okay?
Who let her in here?
Wasn't me.
Put Sassy at -20 points.
So, Sassy, I'm just going to put a 5 next to your name. And then I'm going to just, like, as you tell good ones, I'll just start erasing from the 5, okay? And then we'll just dig out of the hole, maybe.
What I find really bizarre is
right
that
Joke.
so many
That was
people
funny.
get to November and insist that it's not Christmas yet, but they'll be quite happy for it to be Christmas in a few days when they've depending where they've been, either they've had Turkey Christmas or they've had failed Revolutionary Catholic Day.
Look.
God damn it. Tons of mice just roasted me in the chat for another point. God damn it. Like Mikey has a checking account. Hey, fuck you, tons of mice.
He has to because I keep sending him money to that account.
Hey,
I have several.
I'm
Just
poor,
this
so
is
what
weird.
is the checking account we speak of?
It's just very funny.
Neil, did you tell Mikey they're banking some points earlier for somebody?
Yeah, for
X.
X. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like,
Hey guys,
I was telling him that shit was worth 10.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh,
what
no,
do you call an
Sassy is
animal
looking
you
out there
keep in
horrible.
your car?
Okay,
What
if
was
people
that?
would stop interrupting you, maybe we would hear it.
What do you call an animal you keep in your car?
You froze up, Sassy. You'll have to repeat it.
Carpet. Oh, what do you call an
Carpet.
animal?
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, X gets a point. X gets a point for that.
Oh, yeah.
That sounded good.
X has the magical
I
soundboard.
want to hear Sassy's joke, though.
She
That
said,
was
what,
it.
what kind of pet do you keep in a car? A car pet.
I did. I thought I did it to you.
Yes, but you froze,
I
and
just
so
told it
none
to
of us
you.
heard it.
You just froze
Oh my
mid joke.
God.
Like,
Yeah, you were like,
Yeah.
you're
I'll
like
just tell a
what kind of
different joke.
pet is in a...
Clearly got to be some
That's what
delay
you did.
shit going on because people are walking on each other.
Okay, well, I'll just joke, okay?
No,
Why
don't
do the
go.
crabs never share?
Because it was a
Because
little
he's
selfish.
Selfish.
Disgusting. This is on par with jokes like how do you get a tissue to dance? You put a little boogie in it. Like that's this is the level of jokes you're giving us right now.
You're telling dad jokes. You're on my territory.
I love that.
This is
joke.
like I shaved the left side of my
I
dog.
have
It's all right now.
Two birds on a perch. One says to the other, "Can you smell fish?"
oh my god.
Do you smell fish?
Oh,
Perch is a type of fish.
Perch is a kind of fish.
oh my goodness.
It took a second, but I got
Good
it.
jokes now.
I think Sam just lost another point for that one.
God.
Here's
I actually
want
like that
that-
one.
if you want bad jokes, here's one. Here's one. It's two muffins are in the oven, and one muffin says, "Oh my god, it's a little hot in here," and the other one says, "Holy shit, a talking muffin." Bad jokes. These are the levels of jokes we're giving us, Sassy.
I've got that one too, by the way, X.
Hey, how did the telephone propose to its girlfriend?
How did the what?
How did the telephone propose to his girlfriend?
It put a ring on it.
He gave her a ring. Yeah, I gave her a ring.
No, just go ahead. Just go ahead and erase that 5 and put like 10.
Oh, that was the baseball. Nice. X.
Why was the fraction
You
skeptical
are like
about
Dandruff
marrying a
because I
decimal?
just cannot get you out of my head no matter how hard I try.
Are we doing pickup line?
If we're doing pickup lines, how much does the polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Yeah, Irish. Is it rational?
No.
I just want to say real
Why
quick.
was the fraction skeptical about marrying the decimal?
Why was the fraction skeptical of marrying the decimal? Why is
Because
that?
he would have to convert.
How did I know that was going to be the answer? Okay, so I just want to apologize to everyone in the chat. I apologize for these horrible jokes that are being strewn out upon you.
I don't.
You want to hear a
Neil.
counter joke?
Hey Neil, have you ever seen like those?
Hey, Neil.
Does a
Oh
counter
my
joke?
gosh, Sassy, he is talking.
Yikes! Have you ever seen where the guys like they sit across from each other and they have to do like horrible dad jokes and you can't laugh?
Yes,
and they.
yes.
Mark That's what this
Wahlberg
was.
and what's his name from Saturday Night Live?
Will Ferrell.
Yes, they go back and forth.
Kevin Hart and The Rock was pretty funny.
Oh, that one too. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that one.
Yeah,
that was
I
actually
think
that's actually a good one too.
Is that something similar to
Neil.
like playground insults?
Yep. What's up?
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
Getting hit on. Uh-oh.
So Sassy, I'm just gonna put a 10 next to your name, and then I'll just we'll try to whittle away from there. Okay.
My old pickup
Yeah,
lines.
here's counter joke.
My old pickup lines from back in the day in the 80s when I used to go to the pub was like, "Hey, that's a nice dress you got there. It'd look a lot better piled up on my floor in the morning."
Are you from Boise? Because you to hoe it. If you to hoe, then I to pimp.
How successful were you with those lines, Neil?
Not very.
Are you a baker?
60% of the time, it works every time.
Never worked. And then of course I'd take out the wallet and start flipping through hundreds, and then they go, "Oh, suddenly they're interested."
Suddenly, those jokes were hilarious. It's like, oh my god, that's so terrible. They see the hundreds. Oh my god, I can't stop laughing.
I'm kidding. None of that shit never happened. I never did something. I never had that many hundreds.
Tons of mice shoots and scores again. I'm taking notes. Why did the fractions screw the decimals carpet? Wait, what?
You want to hear a stoner joke?
That's horrible. How do you brown or how do you cook toilet paper? You just brown it on.
I don't even want to know.
Do y'all want to hear a stoner joke?
Yeah, that's my whose wall was it? Because it turns out wasn't yours.
Hey, my name is Microsoft. Can I crash at your place tonight?
Microsoft always crashes.
That's clever. That's clever.
That's very clever.
I feel attacked. I feel attacked by your insults and your jokes. That's not funny.
Everything I'm talking about is Microsoft. So
that's because
yeah.
Mikey's been there before.
I have lost a few PCs. That is not funny.
Yeah.
Sassy, you've now went from negative 10 to negative 20.
Windows is the most unreliable operating system out there.
Hey, what happened when the two vampires went on a blind date? It was love at first bite.
Oh yeah. Come on. They even made a movie with that name for crying out loud.
You've got it. Look, if I'm not laughing, it's not.
You're just jealous because you can't come up with better jokes.
You're not coming up with those, Sassy.
You're over. I see you literally reading off the phone.
No,
why did
no,
this is you. This is you. Why did the vampires blah 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 blah? That is you. We can see you, Sassy. You're on camera.
No,
you're like this. What? Why did the blah blah? Yeah.
Yo, I like.
I'm here to date
on
the
the
6-year-old.
stream, okay? I'm not reading jokes. I have all these in my memory.
Yeah.
The memory on your phone. Yes.
Here's one for you, and I'll prove that it's from memory because I won't be looking at my phone. But anyway,
Look at the screen in front of you.
Yeah, I'm looking. No, I'll look directly into the camera for you, Neil. Is this better?
This is the solution
better?
to Windows. Linux.
Linux,
Linux.
because you're all
Linux.
whining because y'all have Linux. Got it. But anyway, so a guy walks into this resale shop and he says, "Hey man, how much for that TV?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, we don't sell to stoners." And so the guy leaves. He comes back the next day. He goes, "Hey man, how much for that TV?" He's like, "Sorry, we don't sell to stoners." He goes, "If I come back in a week and I'm completely sober, will you sell me that TV?" He's like, "Sure." Week goes by. He comes back in. He's like, "Hey man, how much for that TV?" He's like, "Sorry, we don't sell to stoners." And he goes, "How'd you know it's still smoking?" And he's like, "Because that's not a TV, that's a microwave."
Nah.
Hey, why shouldn't you fall in love with a pastry chef?
Did you make this up or are you reading this? Be honest.
Because he'll desert you. Get it? Because he'll desert you.
That's hilarious. He'll leave you broken and emotionally scarred for life.
You see, I laugh at Mikey.
It's funny.
It's not funny. I'm laughing at
He'll
Mikey.
shatter your psyche.
I think Sassy's going to win.
What's that?
All the jokes.
Price is right. Did we all do a cheers to Alex Trebek?
No, we did not.
I did. We did. Yeah, we did. We did when he passed away. Yes. We always do that. Yeah.
Cheers,
man.
McDonald's cup.
My absolute.
Hey guys, we actually know
for 500, please.
We actually know someone that was on that show. I had him on my show actually. Hammett Mehta.
Oh.
He was on Jeopardy.
Former boss
Yes.
was on that show.
He won, I think he won 2 days and then lost on the third one or something.
So what happens if you get the? Is it a day by day winning thing? Like, do you win that money at the end of that show? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I thought like if you go
record
on
like 8 shows a day.
No, you keep what you win.
No,
on that day.
not 8, but yeah, they do a few.
I always wanted to go on Teen Jeopardy. I was like, I will crush these kids. This was last week. I'm playing this.
I always think that, and then whenever I actually look at the questions they ask, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot.
Well, that's because they first show you the answer, and then you have to ask the right question.
That's right.
Yeah, I still like every time they do that, I'm just like, yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I have no fucking clue what the question would be.
Oh yeah, a lot of those are really hard. Yeah.
If Mikey runs the show,
we all feel like the babies and baby geniuses whenever the little boy's over there giving all the correct answers, and then whenever it actually comes up, we're like
1 point for Mikey.
I didn't do that.
Mikey.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah.
That's Sam.
I called it Mikey. You get a point for that.
That's Sam. So Sam
That's
gets a
Sam.
point.
Oh, that's Sam. Whoops.
My
Well,
name
it's got
tonight
Mikey's
is
name on it, so Mikey gets the point.
Fair enough. I'll take it. Your logic is incontrovertible.
That
You
logic.
know, I was thinking, if Mikey went on the show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Yeah, he wouldn't win.
I didn't even do nothing to you. Why are you attacking me?
That's not even. That's not even.
You do very well on the Are You
Cassie,
Smarter Than a
that is
Fifth
You
not
Grader?
even a
attacked
joke.
me in the past, so I'm
Mike?
getting back at you, mister.
Mikey, she's being sassy at you.
Fifth grade was the best 3 years of my life.
Points.
Man. And they had to burn down the school to get me out of the third.
That's what I was trying to say, tons of miles, but they jumped all over my joke. I was going to say, and this was last week. I wanted to do this, but they wouldn't let me finish it. Thank you.
My favorite like Alex Trebek moments that they show on is him making like subtly mocking people for not knowing the answer to sports questions. There was like a college football like line of questions that nobody got the answer all the way down, and he's just like looking at them like, y'all are idiots.
He was his shade was so dipped in gravitas that you hardly knew it was shade until after it was all over and you're rewatching it at home like, oh shit, he just burned my whole existence down.
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't even catch it in the moment.
He had a master's in philosophy or
something like that. I will look it up.
Yeah, it kind of shows whenever you have these people who are like really, really smart on there for them to not get the sports questions. Like that's fitting.
Oh, his first name was George.
George Alex Trebek.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. No wonder why he just went by Alex, because nobody likes anybody named George.
Hey, whoa! My
I
old
beg
boss.
your pardon, George Burns. Come on.
Yeah, and my old boss
You act
before
like I know these people.
the GFL took over.
George Harrison
George
His name
Takei.
George Takei, George Harrison
of the Jungle, George. You know that
of the Jungle.
Hey,
Can you
Old
wait? No,
drunk as
hold
he
on.
can
Can
be.
you honestly
Watch out for that
watch
tree.
George of the Jungle and say that you absolutely liked him?
I'm not talking about the Brendan Fraser bullshit. I'm talking about the cartoon.
Yeah, the original animation is fucking amazing.
That was a
I don't
good
know
show,
what that
man.
is.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe Brendan Fraser stuff. Yeah.
Nobody likes
No,
George.
he is really good in
I
Doom
liked
Patrol,
Encino Man. I liked Encino Man.
So can we, since we're on the movies now, can someone explain to me how every fucking studio for like 8 years was begging for Brendan Fraser and like that like late 90s into the early 2000s? The man,
The Mummy.
everywhere.
The Mummy gave him everything.
I couldn't stop looking at the bastard. He was everywhere. Every he had Brendan Fraser.
Mummy.
Yeah,
Blast
Mike,
from
you
the
do some
past.
research on what Hollywood wanted from him and they were trying to get him to do and shit. He's a pretty tormented guy. He's just barely being able to rebuild his career. So
Oh,
Didn't his
it's one
brother
of those
completely
tragic
fuck
tales.
His finances up too.
yeah,
That's
there's
always
a
the
lot.
worst.
There's a whole lot to the story of
Kathy,
Brendan Fraser.
you have to
So
remind people that you're funny. It's a sign that you're probably not funny. I'm just gonna say that now.
Let's see here.
Do you think the
Trebek.
first thing Alex Trebek heard when he got to heaven was "The day is mine"?
Oh shit! Oh my god, they died like.
I'll
a
take
week
the
apart.
rapist for 200, Alex.
Shaken, not stirred.
I'll take anal bum covers for 400.
It says Trebek attended Sudbury High School, now Sudbury Secondary School, and then attended the University of Ottawa. Trebek graduated from the University of Ottawa with a degree in philosophy in 1961. While a university student, he was a member of the English Debating Society. At the time, he was interested in a career in broadcast news. And that is from his Wikipedia.
So he only okay. I thought he had a master's, but he only has a BA. Okay. I knew he was wicked smart.
Oh wait,
Wicked
everybody,
smart.
everybody, X is trying to leave.
Theoretically, just put one heck of a pun. You got to flush a point in there for him.
Well, X actually,
that's good.
I'm bringing this to an end anyways in a few minutes. So, kids are important. Go read to your kids, and Theo gets like 900 points for that one. Times are rough.
I deserve a point. Where's my points?
Sassy.
We gave you a couple.
You can't take everyone else's jokes and only the bad jokes and then say, I deserve points for them.
Did you make up your jokes? Did you make up your jokes, or did you get it from somewhere else?
I've got a point.
I thought so.
Sassy.
What?
You get the whole head thing going on.
No,
The thing is,
Mikey
you have to
is the
remember these.
storekeeper.
You were like this. You're like this. What did those blah blah blah?
No, shut up! No, I was not. I did not have my phone up to my.
Oh, but you had your phone up. Is what we're getting
up.
out of that.
I was talking to my boyfriend. Unlike you, I'm not lonely and single.
Oh my God.
Doesn't mean I'm lonely.
Recovery.
He said, in bed by 10, home by 12. Hello.
You say that. You say that like as if being single is a bad thing. Now, when Biden wins, watch how I don't wear his name on a hat.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good one.
I thought it was going to be like a reference to Mike Pence's like fly in his hair for like 45 minutes during the debate. And I was like, wait, where's this going? I was like, wait.
And absolutely nobody sat there and wanted to tell him.
Flies always land on shit.
See, that fly managed to pass through the debate with flying colours.
Yeah, he did.
Take another one off for that, Sam. Sorry.
Hey,
you're at a -2 now, Sam.
You know, I got to make like X's and O's, and then I'll just like tally them up at the end and see how many positives. And I have to do it that way because I do have to start
We do
penalizing.
plus and minus then, right? So why?
Yeah.
On
I don't
TikTok,
know.
too.
See,
don't
I
know.
feel
What? Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Is your boyfriend hard of hearing sassy? What's to mean?
Hello, dear Daniel.
Should I tell her? Should I tell her, Mikey? Should I tell her?
Go ahead.
Because A, your jokes are not funny, and B, you're loud as fuck.
Dear Daniel was streaming the other day, and I was on the throne, taking care of my morning business. I'm like, hey, look, Daniel, what's up, dude? And then I tweeted at you there, Neil, that Dear Daniel was streaming.
Yes, you did. Yes, and
The Paradox
I was at work,
Interactive
though, and I
employee.
couldn't actually do anything.
The Paradox Interactive employee, Dare Daniel.
Paradox what?
Hi, Nick. Nick and Dare Daniel.
Like the guy that has like Daniel with the 9 in his name.
No.
Yeah, he's a Paradox Interactive employee. He's Swedish.
But no, Dare Daniel is
In the chat.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
There's another one then who's a Paradox employee. That exact, almost
Dare
that exact
Daniel
name.
and Nick are both
D9L.
Germany.
They're two German lads who hopped into this crash. They crashed the stream one night, and they were a blasty blast.
Yeah, they were fun.
They had some wicked lightsaber skills over there.
Yeah.
My man said, "Hold on, can I do something?" Everyone was like, "Oh God!" And he just comes out with his lightsaber like, "What?" He's going
like a fucking Jedi ninja. Yeah, there you go. No, we're not Swedish.
See, Sweden wants everyone to be Swedish.
Speaking of
with him.
Swedish, warm, flaky, gooey, toasted strudel, yeah. I had to say that.
Please,
I did.
please don't.
He said,
ever
"This
say
is
that again.
Swedish." I had to do the commercial.
Please
That's
don't. Ever
that's
say
very.
That's very racist. No, kidding.
No, it is not. Have you just
Racist.
not those toasted strudel commercials? It's not racist.
Yeah,
You've never seen those. You've never seen that toast strudel commercial? Warm, flaky, gooey, toasted strudel, yeah.
Yeah,
got it memorized.
I don't.
You playing on my Scandinavian trope.
Who watches TV, especially commercials on TV?
I sit there and I wake up every morning and I'm like, you know what? The best part of waking up is commercials on my TV.
Okay, tons of mice there.
Oh my God.
He is roasting me. If he is deaf, you could watch for the signs that he's cheating. Roasting me. Roasting me.
Tons of mice gets another point.
Oh shit!
Oh, that was good.
That was off the backboard slamma jamma. God damn!
All right, guys. I got to bring this to a close. So what I want to do is go around like I always do and let everybody shill out their channels, and then I'm going to close this sucker out. So, but apparently, X may or may not be still reading to his kids at that time. But anyways, we'll skip right past frustrated because he doesn't do shit on his channel. No,
right.
Go. No, you do. You do have some stuff up there,
have
and you're
some.
gonna get back going into it, aren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna do some last night, but then I got busy fucking off on Twitter, and but then
I was gonna make some content, but then I got
yo. I was gonna get that content out, but I got high. Yeah. Anyways, but yeah. And now my channel is still dead, and I know why.
Hey. Because
I got high. Because I got high. Anyways, if you want to check out all the stuff that I did like over a year ago, then go ahead, check it out. Some stuff might come back on there. Who knows? We're playing it by ear. I'm trying to keep up with the cosmological level of content being put out. And I got a ways to go to do that, but but yeah, check that out if you like. Or you can get on Twitter and sit there and follow me. I guarantee you I may or may not follow you back because I don't follow people as much as I should because fuck that. He was blind. Whoa. I
Put it
missed
back
that.
up. Put it back up. Put it
I
back
missed
up.
that. What did he say? If he was blind, you'd be able to tell when he had. Oh my god, I love this.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, I love this.
Sassy's like, why am I being roasted?
Yeah, why am I being roasted?
Boom! Roasted.
You presented yourself on the roast altar.
You didn't
as
realize
a sacrifice.
this was Neil's roast me after show.
Yeah. No.
But
Anyways,
yeah. So go check me out on all that crap if you like. I guarantee you, I probably will not talk to y'all.
like,
oh my
fuck you
god,
guys.
I love it.
Simply
I love it
Secular
so much.
deserves another point there.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, a braille tramp
Wow.
stamp. Well, they're always kind of raised right after you get them.
They swinging for the fences. Oh shit.
They are. They're knocking these out of the park.
Oh, clutch.
All right, you guys. Enough roasting Sassy. All right, on to
No more
Sam.
throwing atheists.
Sam,
So,
tell us what you've got coming up.
okay, so because I'm incompetent, I keep forgetting to save my editing, and then my laptop dies while I'm out for the day. So I've still not released my Halloween video.
Oh my god.
So that is
We can expect that
be,
next year.
that should be coming out tomorrow. I'm talking about necromancy in the Bible. In the video alone, I reference more than 22% of the books in the Bible.
Okay.
Which is quite fun. I do talking about random shit I feel like on YouTube, and I do Screaming into the Void on Twitter.
Yeah. Which I think we all do, really. Sassy, you've got a channel too. What's going on over there?
Nothing. I don't. I don't post anything anymore.
Then why
no.
is your YouTube name called Sassy's
Yeah. Well, I haven't
That's his
changed
channel,
it,
that is
but
not a
I
channel.
was posting stuff, and then I stopped.
Okay, fair enough. Do you plan on getting back into it?
And
Not with a boyfriend around now, unless you guys want to see some. That'll be on Pornhub.
OnlyFans.
Only.
Check out Sassy's OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/sassy.
Sassy's channel.
Sassy's channel. Where
Sassy's
she posts
gay
absolutely nothing
channel.
on there as well because we got to keep up with the brand.
And Swede, you're doing like you're doing like that financial stuff. Let them know what you do on your channel.
I make videos
Boring.
that teach you about how to look at the politicians who are promising you things and you going, aha, that's bullshit because of like I'll be uploading tonight or tomorrow night the wife racking can never and will never be banned.
So in other words, you're doing boring stuff over there. Got it.
Yeah, I'm losing. Apparently I'm going to lose my left wing cred card tonight with that post. So
I'll make sure I watch
okay.
it. So that way I can leave a comment saying why I'm unsubscribing.
The truth
Yeah.
pisses people off, dude.
You'll be fine. It's a reasonable position when you understand why fracking won't be banned.
Right.
So you'll be right.
Oh, I already know. I'm just fucking with Swede.
What's up, guys? My name is X from the Utah Outcast. I'm super fucking cool and funny. I got like 3 billion points. So everybody just go to the Utah Outcast. Really great show, great content. And Neil's cooler
I've been
than
on
me.
there.
Don't just don't watch the Russ episode.
I'm really jealous of Randolph, and I really feel ashamed to say it, but I really want to open up with you guys. I really trust this room, and I just want to say that Randolph is way cooler than me in every way possible. Thank you.
That's more of a surprise to me than it is to you, but thanks.
Somebody's going to get an earful.
I'm X. My name is X from the Utah Outcast, and I approve this message.
I don't know if I was opening someone up on stream though. That can get messy.
Mikey, did you hear X say all that stuff?
Yeah, dude, he really opened up to us.
Yeah.
But does he have one of these?
I'm really jealous of Neil, the fact that he has the best coaster in North America right now.
Johnny had one too. We were kind of comparing.
Hey, say something about me, Mikey.
That was X. I haven't said anything.
Imitating X. Yes.
Yeah.
That was all X.
It was all X.
My camera's off, right?
Mikey, I don't see it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how they confuse X with you.
We have such different
No,
voices.
that was not.
I
You
know.
were saying that. You were. That was your coming out of
Cassie,
your.
are you okay? Have you?
No, that it was coming. X has his mic turned off, and I saw my.
He unmuted and said that. We all
No,
heard it.
We all
No,
saw that,
don't
Sassy. Are you smoking hashish?
Don't play with me. I
What are
know.
you smoking? Because I want some.
Hey, Sassy, how much you had tonight? Just be honest. How much you had tonight?
Been drinking a little?
You little.
I saw the big drink cup. Was it like half pop and half rum or something? Like, what's going on?
Look,
here?
Absinthe.
Mikey. The thing is she's been puffing, but she forgot that it was puff pass, and so she just puff kept.
Puff, re-puff, puff, re-puff, puff, re-puff.
Yeah.
Puff.
Puff.
Look, let's hear. X, do you have anything to say about Sassy X?
Sorry.
Does X have anything to say about Sassy?
He's not here. I will just have to
man.
wait.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait.
Mikey was talking.
What are you talking about, Sassy?
I'm not going crazy.
All right.
I'm a little concerned.
All right, you crazy kids, just hang the fuck on here a minute. All right. On behalf of X, I will say definitely go check out Utah Outcasts. They do a lot of hilarious stuff. They got great guests on there all the time, and they talk about, and the Coach Dave stuff just cracks me up every time.
Neil, I was on. That means they don't have great guests on all the time.
Okay,
They make the exceptions.
Once in a while, they have to go deep into the barrel, like to the bottom, where all the
Like
every
when they
now,
had me on.
every now,
Where the
they have to
Vegemite
put
has
on-
grown.
Every now and then they have to get the shit people, just so that way you can have comparison. This is why we are actually great because look at these.
They've
people.
never reached the bottom of the barrel yet. I've not been on yet.
They got
exactly.
No, they went past the bottom. I've been on. Sam, they went right past you to me.
There were 8 feet in
Make
the
me
dirt
turn
underneath the
this stream
barrel.
around, people.
If we turn the stream around, we'll be at the beginning, so that means we'll have to keep going.
And just so you guys know, actually, the one here.
This is the
guy here,
stream that
next to me.
never ends.
Next to me, yeah, no, we're kidding.
Hello there.
Always. This guy here next to me, Russ here, was my very first guest on this show. So
I was.
Wow.
Got
I
that
did
claim.
not know that.
I was.
You know what? I was thinking there should be like for the 2K celebration, there should be Neil, the 604 Atheist trivia.
Yeah.
And ask like only things that if you've watched enough of the shows that you'll be able to guess.
I'll
something
probably
fun
get
like
everything
that.
wrong.
Well, the issue with that part that needs to stay out of the trivia because the issue with that is every single time I'm on the after show, he points this out.
See, I was wondering if Mikey would go on for
big deal.
Neil's 2K and we could do Neil's deconversion story.
Actually, we did that in the first year in April. We did an April Fool's episode where Randolph interviewed me about so we did a little swappy swap thing.
It was
Oh,
pre-announced.
But
It was
see, the thing
pre-announced
is-
as a mystery guest.
When am I coming on your show, Neil? When am I coming on?
You've
Yeah,
been
I-
on the show.
You've been on.
I know. I meant again. Coming on again.
You're on it now, Sassy.
Shut up! You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking to you. Are you Neil? Are you Neil?
I'm
No.
Neil now.
No. See,
This is my show.
hang on. What do we got here?
What do we got here? Oh. This is
That was
an old
for the
man looking
faithful
at you.
moment earlier.
Oh, I'm
Old
sorry.
man
I don't
doing this
see-
to you, Sassy.
It's
No
below
worries.
the line of, so I actually have to kind of notice it because it's actually below the line of everyone.
Yeah.
So,
It's okay.
all right.
It's a great picture anyway.
You see, the thing
I
is
have one.
with your deconversion story, Neil. The thing is nobody really noticed that it wasn't you. He was doing it because, all you Canadians are the same.
Right. Yeah,
That's
we all
racist.
know they look the same.
I
That's what happens when you're covered in snow.
Exactly.
one snowdrift talking to another snowdrift.
Mikey, are you going to get snow tomorrow?
Well,
No,
they're
but
calling it here.
I'm gonna get bad storms, like 70-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah,
and
because that's
rain.
hitting here right now.
Oh, thanks. You could just keep that over there. If you want. Like, you don't even have to send it over to us.
Midnight last night, and then it was 70 degrees at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then it was 38 degrees 30 minutes later.
Oh yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to batten down the hatches.
That's some Sybil ass weather.
It's so
Doesn't know what it wants to be. That's a reference from the.
All right, I got you. I got you.
73.7 degrees right now here.
Can I do my shill thing? I have one really important.
Yes, of course.
Go ahead,
You're next. Yeah. Oh, X is back. Hang on, X is back.
Yeah.
Right. X, we're closing out, so we're doing the shill thing, and Mikey was doing it for you earlier. Hi, I'm X-Ray Tomcast, and so, but you can do it yourself, man, because you can shill out your show as well.
Why are you snitching, Neil? Damn, you didn't know.
Because it was funny.
Sorry, I was doing a good dad thing and reading a book to my kids. What an asshole, right?
Yeah.
No, that's okay, Mike.
What
That's
you
fine.
should have done, X. What you need
I did a great job.
If whenever your kids say, "Daddy, read me a story," I'm like, yeah, that's when you tell them, "I'm going to read you the story of the children who got killed for asking their dad to read a story." How about that one? You want that one?
No, because I actually want to have a relationship with them. When
Maybe he likes his kids.
Oh, so it's just me. Okay, it's me who sits there and messes with my nephews. Okay, I got it.
Okay, where's that fucking mute button now?
Well, no, my nephew asked me, "What's the best way to get money?" And I said, "Become a pimp."
Rob a bank.
Is that the best way to make money, though? I mean, there's a whole lot of morality. There's a whole lot of things wrong there. This gaslighting.
See, the best way to make money. The best way to make money is with a printing machine.
Well, yeah, you could do that.
Truth, Theo.
Best way to make money is to be born with it. I mean, that's.
Well, then you're not making it though.
Yep.
No. But no, hang on. If you're born with a shitload of money, it makes its own money. Money makes money. So.
Yep.
These are facts.
Properly.
Yeah, even Albert Einstein said that it was the most powerful force in the universe.
Yep. I was born into an extremely rich family. They owned the Army and Navies when they were still here. They just kiboshed them all. But that's a store, by the way. I was born into the Ford family.
Like
yeah, exactly. No. They're called Army and Navy, and they're like they had like really good deals on stuff like camping gear, surplus stuff, all kinds of stuff like that. And my family's owned that since it opened.
So
they're like multi-millionaires. And of course, my dad, being the dumbass that he was, decided to walk away from the family money. So I grew up as a middle-class little piece of shit, right? But I could have been
middle class,
playing in the fucking middle class, and playing in the tennis courts, and I could have. I did, every other weekend when we went up to visit my Aunt Marlene and stuff like that. But yeah,
fucking tennis.
Are you kidding me?
Tons of mice is crushing it still.
Why? Talking about this?
Really?
Yeah,
No, one more.
45th anniversary.
No.
One more down.
You could make a mint selling sassy jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me at UtahOutcast.com. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch. Let's see, where else? Twitter, Facebook, but I don't go there because it's a cesspool and I fucking hate Facebook. I mean, Twitter's just as bad, but at least there's some funny Schadenfreude half the time. But
yeah. Plus, we communicate there, right? So.
Yeah, I like Twitter more. I never thought I would, but I do.
Me either.
Let's see.
If you watch the episode that I'm on, make sure you ignore everything I say.
Twitter's fast and easy.
Yeah.
I
like
like that we have the longer character limits, but at the same time, I'm like a little bit of like fun was lost because brevity was the key back then.
Right.
Yeah.
I miss Google Plus. That was a great social network.
Never use it.
I had it, never used it, and it just messed up like how everything else was tied together in Google.
Screwed it all up. So for my shilling thing, the Bin Podcast, go ahead and follow us on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all those good things at Bin Podcast or at the Bin Podcast, depending on where you're going. Search for both of them. We will be having on a lady who is a retired CEO for a vaccine corporation. And she's going to be letting us know how vaccines are created and all the rigmarole. She is retired now, so now she can say whatever the hell she wants. She doesn't. All the NDAs don't apply to her anymore. She's going to be giving us the real nitty gritty with all this COVID shit going on about vaccines and all that good shit. So it should be a very, very, very good show on Thursday. And
send me a link for that. I'll blast it all over Discord.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be 2 p.m. on Thursday.
Mikey, make sure that she starts it off by sitting there looking at the camera and saying, "Vaccines do not cause autism, you freaking idiots."
I don't know if she's English or if she's Swedish. I'll have to. I think she's Swedish, but I'm not going to have her. Like, Europeans laugh at us for such laughable claims as vaccines cause autism. So she's a proper professional. So it'll
Canada
be
laughs at US for this too. By the way,
it'll be.
Mikey, I got a new insult for you when you want to shit on white people a little bit. Like, just say
what?
No, I'm just saying because I do it plenty of times too because we deserve half the
lemon
shit.
herbs and spice.
But I'm
I'm
just
being
saying.
turned into jokes now. I'm being
But
turned
anyway.
into jokes.
She's so white, or he's so white that he believes vaccines cause autism.
boo-hoo.
Friends of mine says, "What is a sassy the cannibal's favorite meal?" Eye roll.
Oh, that's
He's probably
good.
ready with an attitude.
Sounds like a new
sassy
Apple
squad.
product. I roll.
Those are two very good ones. See how he made those up himself. You can tell because you've never heard them.
All right, guys, come on.
Sorry.
Time for Randolph to shut this up.
Thursday, 2:00, 2 p.m. Central.
Yeah, send me the link, Neil. Mikey.
Gotcha.
I'm confused.
Yeah, confused the cat earlier. You know.
Look, guys,
Monty
Mikey's
Python.
gonna send it to Neil. Neil's gonna send it to Randolph.
That'll work.
So Tate told two
We
friends.
communicate well. Well, I'm. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Randolf Richardson. That's RANDOLF. And I'm the founder of the Canadian Atheist at www.canadianatheist.ca. There's also the True North Talk program that Neil and I will be co-hosting once we get the studio ready, which is still a work in progress.
Yep.
And we appreciate everybody tuning in as you have been, as we've been doing live broadcasts of the renovations. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we look forward to more of it soon.
Peter's fucking one sped up of us running around like a bunch of idiots with the Benny Hill music.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Yeah. That's in one of the playlists on the True North Talk YouTube channel at youtube.com/True North Talk. Go to playlists, you'll find it in there.
Yeah. Anyway. So well, thank you guys for hanging out. Of course, the guest of honor, Johnny P. Angel, is no longer with us. He had to go eat something because, kind of got to do that if you want to live. But
and of course he couldn't do what I was doing during the stream and just eat on stream.
Right.
I always
What are you talking about?
whenever I'm eating on stream.
And of course, Vila Bianca, who was with us. They're always fun to have on the show. Actually, I should probably write down a few names here.
I'll do a quick scroll through and I can get you.
There we go. Okay, I'm up to speed. And so look for that
At universe.
I usually do. I hope you guys enjoyed the after show. And if you missed the initial interview, there's a link for it below, and you can also find all of Johnny's links for his Facebook page and all the nonprofit stuff that him and I will be hosting. So until next time, guys, with the whole COVID-19 thing going on. Before I say that, I keep forgetting to say this, and I really should say this because my patrons are amazing, and because of you guys, I get to improve this show little by little every time. So if you are interested in becoming a patron, if you like what I do, there are links for that below as well, and there are multiple other ways you can help out the show as well. And keep an eye out for me beyond the episodes of the nonprofits coming up, probably not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. From that point on, I'll be on pretty much all of them, unless one of our taping nights conflicts with my blood donation. Of course, I won't be around for that episode. But anyway, all right. So with the whole COVID-19 thing going on right now, guys, remember to be well and be safe, and above all, be kind. And like I always say at the end of the after parties nowadays, like the late, great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require Extraordinary Evidence. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.